E.N.E, and you got stats. We don't give a goddamn about your guys' stats. To be honest, most of y'all girls got sweat. Step your game up and roll with the winners. E.N.E is steak meals, like those little chicken dinners. You will never see the trick of niggas this flop. Now in your stacks, you should pop it like a fish fry. Get a vibe, see you. On our West Coast shit, roll up the Cali plug, cop the West Coast shit. This is that lipstick store, cop the West Coast shit. All blued up, like we really West Coast print. We do this shit with style, that's why the ladies love it. Be with the man straight too, so when we out in public. E.N.E, best flow, King L stacks with the facts, and then let's go. East Coast, Tim down, babe, all down, yeah, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Down south, ULT, if you want roll with King, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. If you want to top in the O, let it ride, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to. Now you up on top, about to smoke with the cheese. If you know King, you about to roll up a leaf. Look, I don't really dance, but let that ass roll on the D so high. I wasn't on it, but you noticing me. Just like where I'm from, I got her screaming out, oh. I ain't paid for no entry, but she gave me a show. Pop bottles only if it be the Don of the Mo. Here for a couple hours, going counting my dough. Look, I don't really know why they envy me. Maybe cause the whole team MVP. Kept the gangs in your wine, I'm the same OG. Treat the bro like my shoes, keep the bang on me. Game time, now it's mama mentality, up my salary. Wear the wrong colors in the wrong hood, in the casual. Wear the Malibu, Santa Monica on the beach. Always gotta keep the 40 cal in my reach. East Coast, City, down, babe, all time down there. I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. West Coast vibes, baby, I'm so high. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. Down south, BRC, if you want roll with King, hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to pull up on you. If you want to top in the O, let it ride. Hey, I'm about to pull up on you, hey, I'm about to. Hey, when you talk, you need to holler at stacks. If you rolling out the way, he can give you some facts. All brick, no shit, strong, Z with a 6. E.N.E the cheat code, play the game with a glitch. Reverse the flow like I'm man, Raven, ever in this. John B the truth, that's a rhetoric shit. If you looking in the mirror, you should know what this is. E.N.E the lights up the hell, blocking the shit. Put the bombs on the shit, they say what it is. Down, up and down, test, every day was a trip. G-strong like the hero, rap top, baby, I'm so on my G, we just keep it real on this shit. We looking down, we still rise out, feel on this shit. You want brother King, that's my bullets, man, pick.
Yeah. What up? It's the man about town, Virgil, aka Stacks with the Facts. And y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast. What it do, man? You already know what it is, man. Hit that like button, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering, of course, right? Now, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. How did y'all enjoy last night's show, man? XL Pro, what it do, man? My brother XL Pro in the building. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight? You know, we already woke up whenever we woke up this earlier today, and we've been awake ever since, so we already got the victory and the glory. You know what I'm talking about? Was you able to get it? I don't know what. I can't even remember what it is, man. We got my brother King L's in the building, man. I'm trying to get him connected to the Wi-Fi. I just can't remember what the password is, though.
Yeah, because it's not what's on the back of there.
All right, try Try Genesis 10 or Genesis 13, capital GENE.
Hold on.
Yeah, try that.
Let's see.
I'm just guessing here too.
And just that.
Capital GENESIS
10.
13.
Oh, 13.
13 $13. But yeah, though, y'all, man, we are here in the building, man. We got my brother King L's in the building with me tonight, man. We trying to get him connected to the Wi-Fi. I can't remember the passcode for shit. You hear me? I'm guessing right now. I don't even know if that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's probably not. It ain't.
I put the wrong. I put Genesis 10 now.
I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I can't remember for shit. Yeah.
Is that
GENE SIS 13. Try $13. GENESIS $13. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what it is. Y'all know how these Wi-Fi codes is, man. You don't be remembering that shit. I know I don't. I don't remember that for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go in and reset it to something you remember, stats.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to do that, but it's not gonna happen right now. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, that's cool. I'm gonna just have to use my Wi-Fi off my.
Use your mobile hotspot.
If it works.
If it work, it should work.
Yeah, it should work.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, we in the building, y'all, man. We got my brother King L's here in the building, man. You know what I'm talking about? Let me see something real quick, man. We might be able to make something happen word to her, you know. So y'all can see L's, can't y'all?
Yeah, they can see me right there.
They can see L's.
Can they see you?
No, they can't see me. Oh, now y'all can see me.
Oh, well, yeah, we can make it happen like that.
Yeah, we good to go right here. You know what I'm saying?
We got the bottle on the way.
Yeah, let me move all this stuff out the way right here, man. Get all this stuff out the way, man. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to get all this stuff out the way. All these shot glasses and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, that's perfect right there. We got my brother King L's in the building, as y'all see.
What up?
You know what I'm saying? E.N.E Tuesdays. You know what I'm talking about? We E.N.E Tuesdays in the building. You know what I'm saying? This situation and this conversation. Uncle Diggity, what's good, bro?
Uncle Diggity in the building. What up? What up?
Yeah, man. This situation right here, y'all, is very sensitive. I know a lot of people feel some type of way about it, right? And we're going to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people may have been under the impression that DAYSTAR was going to get off. I wasn't. I mean, I'm not going to say that I thought he was going to get scot-free away, but I didn't think they was going to sentence him. I didn't think he was going to be found guilty. I'm thinking like he was probably going to, maybe get some probation or something out of it, though. But he going to the joint. I'm telling y'all that right now. I'm telling y'all right now. DAYSTAR going to the joint, man. He going to prison for sure. The thing is, he shouldn't be, right? Because although he may have fired the gun in the air, he didn't shoot the gun that allegedly was used to shoot Megan, who wasn't even fucking shot, right? Do y'all remember when this first happened in 2020? This was what, mid pandemic?
Yeah.
When this shit happened?
Kind of
like at the beginning of it, for real, right? It happened in like April, May of 2020, right?
All right, so I remember he had quarantine radio. I want to say this was probably like July.
Yeah, like June, July of 2020, right?
Yeah.
You already know, XL Pro. You already know we in the building, man. Y'all meet and greet each other as y'all come in, man. We family up in here, man. You said fresh fish on the line.
Hey, and he a little guy too.
Hey, listen, boy. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Was it Magic Mike? I was just watching Friday After Next.
Yeah, he said, you ever seen what a Rottweiler do to a Chihuahua? Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. This is some straight up facts. This is from a guy who done been to the penitentiary before, man.
They be taking it from niggas, man.
Nah, niggas ain't. Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. And this is real facts. I don't know.
That is a question that people do.
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know about any other states, but I know in Ohio, you're not getting violated in a joint sexually, man, you cannot assault the willing. You can't sexually violate the willing. And when I say that to say that any dude who go to the joint and gets found out to be on some fun boy shit, it's because he was already on that fun boy shit before he came to the joint. You just now in the environment where it has high probability of manifesting. You hear me? Because where I was locked up at, it's niggas in there with titties and everything, man. It's a goddamn shame. So I say that to say that DAYSTAR gonna be good. Long as he a solid dude, he keep it 100 and he don't act all tough and shit, he gonna be all right, man. But I don't know, he going to prison in Cali. You know, them California prisons is different. You fuck around and still get sexually violated out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot different in them California prisons.
They said they only expect him to do like that. All right, so they said this, he might only get probation.
Yeah.
They say, you know, we all think he's going.
I think
22 years. They said the most he'd get at the most is 2 years. I think they're gonna send him to the joint. Yeah, that's what they said. They said the lawyer said 1 to 2 years is normally what you would get for this. Right. There was like with him having the type money and funds, he might get off with just probation. Uh-huh. But they say none of that's the worst part. The worst part is him getting possibly deported. Right. Oh, he's getting deported for sure. Whenever this situation is done and over with, you know what I'm saying? T, what's good, baby? Now, if anybody got the money to keep himself afloat, do you think that would be a possibility? Because, I mean, he got the bread to make it happen. I mean, he got the bread, but what I'm saying is when it comes to certain situations with this agenda, clearly his money don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? You think he should stay low for a couple years and then just eventually move back to the state? I mean, move in? Nah, I'm telling you right now, when this is all said and done, DAYSTAR is going to be permanently banned from America. You think so? I know so. He's not going to be able to come back. That's fucked up. I'm going to tell y'all a situation from my personal life. My homeboy Dreddy, right? My boy Dreddy was locked up with me. He's from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? He's from Montego Bay, Jamaica. Right? Ooh, man. And he been up here in America. And he caught a case. And he went to the joint. Soon as he got out the joint, I'm talking about, listen to what I'm telling you, y'all. Soon as he got out of prison, right, the LEOs was right there at the front gate to come and fucking confiscate his ass. You hear me? That nigga sat in the county for like 3 extra months after he got out of prison, waiting to be deported. So DAYSTAR is definitely going to get deported when this is all said and done. For sure he is. And I respect his pops. Because his pops was heated. And his pops said a lot of real things. And we're going to get to that too. So what about this? Is there any way that he can, come for appeal? And let's just say some shit pops up because he hasn't really spoke on this situation. Yeah, I'm already hip, man. Uncle Diggity, man. I'm already hip. Said depending on where he go, he gonna have to catch them fades. DAYSTAR better know how to fight, man. He fighting all the time. He better know how to fight. You know what I'm talking about? And then you gotta think though, he getting locked up out there in the Cali, boy. Cali, man, they don't, it's different. Now, don't get me wrong, man. Ohio prison system is not a walk in the park. You hear me? Depending on what camp you go to and depending on what level you is. Now, if you a level 3 and you get sent to somewhere like Lead, short for Lebanon, you hear me? You might be in trouble. But, I'm just speaking from personal experience. I done been on a level 3 camp. I went to Ross. To somebody, this is what I'm going to say. And I'm just speaking on Ohio prison politics because it ain't the same as it is in Cali. Gangs and Mexicans don't run our prisons out here. They got no juice whatsoever out here. Them niggas is second class niggas run the joint. I'm going to fall back. Out here in Ohio, the fun boys run the joint. And that's sad. That's sad. It hurts my heart to say that. But it's different in Cali, though. In Cali, them Mexican niggas run the joint, and the gangs run the joint with the black dudes and the ABs. With it's a different animal out there. But I personally think I'm gonna just say this, and we're gonna move on to this video. If he gets sent to a state prison in Cali, he's going to be getting extorted. I'm gonna just put that out there. He's going to be paying somebody. You hear me? But you know, he got the money to do it, so I don't see him having too much of a rough bid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they run the state out here too, Uncle Diggity. They run the state joints out here in Ohio, man. At least from where I've been. You go, man. I'm telling you, them fun boys and them pedos, man. They got the juice. You hear me? But yeah, though, man. We won't get to all of that though. But I want to show y'all this video right here, though, man. Right?
His dad spoke on some shit, and Bobby SCHMURDA.
Yeah, that's the video I'm about to show right now too.
Bobby SCHMURDA.
Yeah,
he was breaking that shit down.
Yeah, because you know SCHMURDA. No, he just went through it. Right? He just went through it.
Niggas was like, "What? He's a clown for mentioning Jay-Z." I seen so many niggas say that.
He ain't no clown.
Look, before I start to, you know, that's one thing I noticed. A lot of people they jump on the clickbait shit and they start responding and start their dialogue just right off of the first clickbait they see. They don't even look at both sides. Like, I seen niggas that was happy that this nigga went to jail, and I'm like, man, y'all some fools, man. Y'all don't see, like, okay, even if you think that he did shoot her, we talking about a court case where you are supposed to prove beyond reasonable doubt.
They didn't do that.
Everybody I know, everybody, because even when you start going now, women, a lot of people are going off of it emotional. But if you ask people what the details or what was the convicting statements or anything like that, only thing people can say is just like, I believe Meg. That's all they keep saying. That's the little thing. I stand with Meg. I believe Meg. Well, all right. If you believe Meg, which story do you believe from Meg? Because she told 4 different stories. So now we got to understand which. And then if y'all say, oh, we stand with black women, we believe black women. Well, you had 2 women in this trial. They gave 2 totally different statements. So which black woman are we standing with? Or are you standing with? Because me, I stand with the truth.
Flat out.
You know, I don't stand.
I got an announcement.
If my homie's wrong, my homie's wrong. I don't stand with something blindly just because that's the cool thing to do.
Right.
I stand with the truth in all situations.
That's a fact.
So if the truth wasn't proven either way, if they would have proved them and brought some shit like, yo, this evidence right here, and I'd have been like, oh, damn, that nigga shot her. No, I didn't. There was never a time in that case from the shit. Now, like you said, we weren't in the court proceedings. We don't have the transcript yet.
Right.
So I can only speak on what was presented to us. And what was presented to us
still wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. Now, like I said, if they got some shit that they was able to see or talk about in that courtroom that we weren't privy to, and that's the information that he got convicted off of, all right, I get it. You know what I mean? There was some documents, but from what I know, mostly there's people that was tweeting out statement for statement. So I'm pretty sure if it was some concrete shit, somebody would have tweeted that shit out
for sure.
Or reported that shit.
For sure.
None of the reports reported anything that was a slam dunk in the case. Actually, what they were posting and talking about was a bunch of people lying. A bunch of people lying, everybody changing up their story from the people involved to the witnesses to everybody. So when you got that, 90% of the time, it wouldn't even got to that. It would have been a mistrial.
Off top.
Like, it wouldn't even got to any jury deliberation. For one, I don't even understand, presented with all of this, how this even made it to trial.
Right.
Because from my thing is, when you get something that's supposed to even make it to trial, you're supposed to have some type of concrete evidence. Doesn't seem like they have that. They didn't even ask May, why is the prosecution surprised that she got into a fight? So here we are, the cops with their rinky-dink Barney Fifer asses. They know that they pick people up and it's a lot of shit going on, but you mean to tell me not once, even after the witness told him he heard 2 women and saw 2 women fighting, not once did the prosecution.
That's a fact, Lance Parker.
Or the the prosecution or the motherfucking police asked Meg once about the fight.
Right.
When Meg got on Gayle King and did her interview, she made it as if there was no argument. She never engaged in an argument. She didn't know what was going on.
Right.
She said Kelsey and Tory was the only one arguing. At first, she put them in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to the Gayle King interview, she's telling you, I'm in the front seat. They're in the back. They're arguing. They're fighting. I get out the car once. I get back in. I get back out, and then I get shot by Tory.
Stop it.
That was her story. But now in our story that we get is Tory's in the front seat. She's behind him, and Kelsey's in the back driver's side.
Right. Let me read what Lance Parker said. Meg had the ability to speak on social media and Stale Queen interview. Facts. With her fake ass tears, Tory was banned from social media, so he could not speak on his behalf in public. The fix was in. That's a fact.
And like you said, Uncle Diggity, her thing was he just shot me.
He just shot me. He shot me.
I don't know why.
I don't know why he shot me, but he shot me. I didn't see him shoot me, but he shot me.
But what she never comes out of her mouth, and what I don't even understand why the defense didn't press is. So you mean to tell me a guy that you just happen to say that his music sucked or whatever gets in so much of a rage after he already popped both of y'all in the back seat that y'all start fighting, and then he gets enraged because y'all are fighting over him. Now this is men. Any man that's had women fighting over him. There's no, what would I say? There's no motive for a man that has two women fighting over him to be angry to shoot or even get mad to even. I couldn't even see a domestic violence side. Why? The nigga won. The nigga hit both of them. If anything, he threw that jab out there because she was talking shit, and it broke the camel's back because this was the fourth nigga that Meg had already fucked with her friend, which you would think that women would have been like, oh damn. Like she was a homie stealer hopper, not just a homie hopper, but a homie stealing homie hopper.
She was sneak homie hopping.
Yeah, sneak homie hopping. And women stood behind that shit, which was weird to me because women normally don't get behind movements like that.
But that's the thing they do. And this whole thing is proving one thing that I always say all the time. And I'm hold on. But I'm gonna say this though. Most women, okay, let me back this up. Most females, overwhelmingly mass majority, especially black females, are whores. I'm gonna repeat that. Most females, this is all females, right? Overwhelmingly mass majority of them are whores.
So you think that's why they just let that part slide?
They let that part slide because they want to keep up this narrative and they want to continually to demonize the image of black men, right? Now, when it comes to DAYSTAR, man, right?
He was an easy target.
He was a super easy target, but like I say, he put himself in the situation, man.
Yeah,
he put himself in that situation. I mean, you can sit up here and say whatever you want to say, but if he was any type of polished, ganged up dude, he wouldn't even have got in the car with them bitches, man. He would have went his own separate way.
He would have stayed with Kylie.
Once he realized them bitches was motherfucking arguing, blowing up the spot, he would have pulled tight on Kylie, like, look, man, I already smashed both of these bitches. You know what I'm saying? They acting crazy. I'm not with them. I'm trying to see what's up with you. Yeah. Matter of fact, baby, why don't you go ahead and get them up out of here, and then so me and you can get to what we can get to. But no. Tory Lanez, or should I say, DAYSTAR Peterson being the sucker ass, trick ass nigga that he is.
Yeah, man.
Right? He got himself caught up in some fuckery, and now he about to fuck around and lose his American citizenship if he got it, and he probably about to possibly go to the joint in Cali. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He said the industry owed him one anyway. He got too comfortable. Yes, Uncle Diggity, and we're going to touch on that too. You know what I'm saying? Because DAYSTAR Peterson recently was released from his record deal with, I want to say, Columbia or Atlantic or one of them two.
So another thing.
Now, hold on, let me finish. Now, he recently got released from his contract because his contract was up and he was going fully independent.
That's what I'm about to say.
And he owns the masters and publishing to a great majority of his catalog.
All
man.
of them now.
You know what I'm saying? Like he owns most of all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Talk to Me, man. He owns all of that shit. You hear me? These are global hits. Do y'all understand the move that Tory Lanez was about to put down upon becoming a fully independent entity, owning all the publishing rights and copyrights to all and all the masters to all of his hit music? Do y'all understand the power move he was about to make? So of course the music industry couldn't let that happen, right? And he was being cocky and arrogant about it too. He wasn't being humble about it. He was talking shit
to everybody.
He was talking shit, and they ain't like that shit. So they had to, ever since he was released from his deal and he refused to re-sign, he was in their crosshairs. You hear me? And here it is 2 years later, and they done sit up here and Dave Chappelle, my nigga DAYSTAR, on the rapping side though. Remember when they told Dave Chappelle, by the time you get back to America, your fans are going to think you're a dope fiend, crackhead, crazy dude? I'll be goddamn.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if there wasn't. I'll be like Cat Williams said, it was so.
Yep.
Right? So we're going to get to this video right here, the homie Bobby SCHMURDA talking, man, because you know he just went through it. So you know if anybody knows, it's Bobby SCHMURDA, man.
I want to see free Thugger and free Tory. I got something to talk about.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now I'm about to wild. I don't give a f.
So what I need right now, because it's hard to click on my page right now, I just got calls.
Shout out to Mac 9
So I need
TV,
somebody to
man.
record this and send it to somebody, because they blocking my page right now. Yeah,
y'all don't need to see this.
Calling me right now, texting me right now, like, yo, bro,
I'm trying to like on your page.
Exactly, Lance Parker.
I'm trying to like on your page, but your gram not letting me like it.
Hold on, let me just speak to what my brother Lance Parker just said real quick, because this is something right here that outside of all of the obvious lies and all the obvious fuckery, when I was watching that Gayle Stale King video or interview, whatever you want to call it, and that girl had the nerve to say out of her mouth when Gayle Stale King asked her, Megan. That's why I say you bitches be lying, man. That's why we telling y'all stop listening to each other. Y'all are not going to keep it real with each other. Y'all not going to be honest, and y'all not going to put each other up on some serious real gang. Listen.
Hey, Gayle tried to save her.
She tried to too numerous times.
Gayle was trying.
I'm talking about this girl sit up there. Gayle said, so Megan, so you never had any sexual relations with DAYSTAR?
Public information already.
Right. This girl had the nerve to say out of her mouth on national TV, Gayle King, you hear me? And out of her mouth said, no. Like, man, come on. And Gayle, y'all see the way, we're going to show that too. Y'all going to see the way Gayle looked at her, man. Like, girl, you about to sit up here and really tell me that you ain't fuck this nigga? Right. So this nigga allegedly shooting guns and shit, and you didn't give him no pussy? Fuck out of here, man. Let's listen to the homie Bobby SCHMURDA, man. I fuck with Bobby SCHMURDA said when he be dancing all zesty and shit. I don't know what that shit is about.
All them niggas be dancing zesty now.
See that? I'm trying to like on your page, but your Instagram is not letting me like it. Anyways,
you know the fans watching this
nigga. I don't want to be named as a rapper no more, bro. Because it's like when you do that rapper, it's like you're trying to come for that light. You feel what I'm saying? It's nasty. Like these labels is nasty. Like look what they just did to Tory. That is nasty, man. That's nasty. And then like the whole rap community that's supporting these, that's disgusting, man. Because these are the same people that come from saying that they live our lifestyle, that they came from our lifestyle. These motherfuckers people out here playing dress up right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's playing dress up from left to right. I ain't even get out of my bed today. Yeah. I'm like, God, son, Tory, Young Thug, Cass, yeah, he's not trying to lock up every fucking body, bro. This shit, I don't want to be a rapper, bro. I don't even want to be a rapper. This shit not even funny. Like this shit is crazy, bro. Like, and then And then motherfuckers out here want to be artists after it. Like, y'all niggas want to do all this shit, just playing dress up, bro. Y'all gotta understand, bro. These people are good kids, bro. These motherfuckers good kids. I don't want to hear about no rapper first.
But they are.
I don't
But they
wanna hear
are
about no
rooted in
rapper
the same
talking no crazy
category.
shit about no savage
I don't see no
lifestyle.
difference
Hot
between
girl,
them
hot
niggas.
boy. Y'all is not no nothing. This is rats. And it is fucking informants. Motherfuckers is informants. Y'all can't make. Y'all make informant music. Y'all make snitch on. I'm gonna snitch on you.
Y'all make informant music.
Y'all need to make snitch music.
That nigga say y'all making
Let us know what
snitch
y'all about.
music.
Don't lie to people, but
You niggas out here making snitch music, man.
It's like acting, it's like playing dress up.
You rap
Denzel
bastards.
Washington ain't really nobody in the streets, right? Denzel Washington is not
He's
nobody.
silly,
in the
Uncle
streets.
Diggity.
He ain't never nobody. He ain't never been through those type of shits. But you know, he not expressed himself on his camera. So it's like when you see mainstream artists, anytime you see an artist on the label, 9 times out of 10 they're a hoe. You're a hoe. Like your personality, I know you're a hoe. Because I was on a label. I can't be on no label because I'm too gangster. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to me like that for no money. I don't give you had $1 billion. You can't talk to me a certain way. That's why my billionaire friends do love me. I'm saying I'm a man. I'm saying I'm not no fucking clowns and circuses. Like, bro, for real. Like, for real. It's clowns. And then got some nerve to be putting. You got somebody give you some money with your whole ass because you got the $1 million hoe. You got listen. You got $100 hoe. You got the girls that sell it for $1,000. Then you got some bitches sell for $10K. Then you got some bitches going 100 bands, 100 bands for like 100 bands. Then you got like
And you sucker ass niggas is paying that shit too. Just like Lil Baby. Listen here. Just like Lil Baby's lame ass. Lil Baby and his homeboy, one of them trick ass Atlanta dope boys, right? Atlanta niggas is the king tricks. You hear me? I'm gonna put y'all up on some game, man. Atlanta, Ohio. I ain't gonna say Columbus. I'm gonna say Ohio and Michigan niggas. Some of the most tricked out niggas you will ever meet in your life. You hear me? I can speak on that from Ohio because I've been all over Ohio, and I'm telling you, up in Ohio, we some tricking ass niggas up here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Niggas will tell you too.
You feel me? Like, that's a fact. And I can speak on that because I used to be a trick ass nigga. That's how I can speak. That's how I can speak on it. But
so what do you consider a trick, though? Because it's different levels.
A trick ass nigga is a nigga who pays for pussy, flat out. There ain't no levels to that shit. You nigga, you a trick ass nigga. You pay for pussy.
What's considered paying for pussy?
Paying for pussy, giving a bitch some money for sex. That's tricking.
Oh, okay.
That's tricking.
Now, what about if you taking her out or taking her places?
See, that's not tricking though.
That's what okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I just want to make sure that.
But it's tricking. It's tricking if you doing that shit and you ain't like getting nothing out of it. Yeah, then yeah, it's tricking.
Oh well, that's
you know
more like sucker.
Yeah, that's trick. That's trick. Listen here, tricking on bitches is sucker shit. Flat out. Like I can sit up here and tell y'all that, man. But and I agree with Bobby SCHMURDA on that, man. You niggas is out here actually paying these bitches, man. Wish the fuck I would, man.
Then you got the 100 bands hoes. Then you got the $1 million hoes. Then you got the $10 million hoes. So these $10 million hoes and hoes, they would never pass that peak. You understand? They will always be there for the rest of their fucking lives. Bitch ass, you know what I'm saying? And then they support these. They give them the power to put in jail. The fucking black.
Listen to what Bobby's saying.
You got this like in the whole labels like motherfucking Rock Nation, the other motherfuckers. These niggas hiring all the hackers. These niggas hiring all the fucking hackers. They got all the shits hacked. It's like this is a new generation, bro. I'm 28 years old, born in 1994. What the fuck is going on? This is like the generation of the nerds. I swear to God, it's like the generation of the nerds, bro. They making whoever they want lit, lying, this and that.
Yeah,
I don't want to be a rapper, bro.
Listen to what he just said. Listen to Bobby, man. Listen to young Bobby, man.
They make who they want.
He said they making people lit. Right? They are making people lit.
They talk about the machine. That machine is real.
The machine is real. The machine is the unintelligent artificial intelligence y'all be hearing me talking about. So just like my brother Red be saying, shout out to Red, man. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1. Numbers don't mean shit. Subscribers don't mean shit. Views don't mean shit. Likes, that shit don't mean nothing. Right? YouTube is promoting this fuck shit. You know what I'm talking about? They don't want real ones coming on here dropping real live game on y'all, man. Right? They don't want that shit. They don't like that shit. This is why us real ones, we gotta work super hard. Glitch the guarantee, what it do, man? We got my man Glister Guarantee in the building. You already know E.N.E, we in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Glitch, what up, brother?
Yeah, man. Real shit, though, y'all. Y'all know, man, Bobby SCHMURDA ain't lying, man. And that's what they doing, man. Y'all think all these people, they're working in tandem with each other, man. They don't want real shit to be out there. They don't want real music to be out there. They don't want us dropping real game. They want y'all to be reactionary, goofy-ass, rap bastard, snitch-ass, dress-wearing, fun boy-ass niggas. Right? That's what they want us to be, especially us black men. Let's get back to my homie Bobby, man. Bobby dropped so much jewels in this damn thing.
Yeah, he did.
Not labeled as a rapper. If that's what's called a rapper, I don't not want to be a rapper, bro.
At all.
No, I'm just a lit ass that get money, run around bitches. I'm just that. That's it. I'm not a rapper. I'm not on no label. Do not put me as no fucking rapper. You want to be rappers. I'm not no fucking hoe. I won't ever be no hoe, homie. I can't ever be no hoe. I do what the I want. I'm a pimp. Look at me. I do what the I want. Anything I want, and anytime somebody play me, you know what I'm saying? I just understand, bro. And I talk my truth. These people out here not talking the truth. He's getting me locked up left to right. I'm scared. Wait, I start saying shit, they gonna try to lock me up next. Fuck out of here. I ain't going back to jail. Nigga, nigga, I go ahead. R.P. Bobby for that. R.P. SCHMURDA before that.
Hey, I feel Bobby on that, Uncle Diggity, man. You hear me, man? Listen, I'm not going back to the joint, man. Not for no fuck shit anyway. If I go back to prison, it'll be for doing this shit right here.
That nigga Bobby, he did a whole bid, too.
He did a super stress. Bobby did like just about as much time as I did.
I say the same amount. Wasn't it 7 years? 7.5? Yeah.
Everybody thought Jay-Z was saying something when he said men lie, women lie, numbers don't. This shit all a lie. Ain't that right? You ain't never lied about that. And, you know, I'm going to do a show about Jay-Z, man. We're going to go in, pause on Jay-Z with his motherfucking demon time, rolling, rambling, elite, do what thou wilt ass. Huh? Talk about some do what thou wilt, like we like real ones don't know where that come from or who said that. Remember when I did the live stream a couple weeks ago about Aleister Crowley? Huh? My man Uncle Diggity say, man, I'm only going for protecting my family. That's it, Uncle Diggity, that's it. Wish I would go back to prison for selling some goddamn dope. Man, get out of here, man.
Go back to jail, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my black Yankee, these niggas off the chain. That shit wicked. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. And put him blue tray, find him guilty. He got slime on. Oh, man. It's nasty outside. For these dirty ass bitches, too. For dirty bitches, dirty. You know these bitches are still dirty, right? Like, these are still dirty. Like, you can fix up your body, but you can't fix your. You know what I'm saying? The same bitches that y'all going out for, snitching on this bitches telling y'all to snitch. These bitches is dirty bitches, bro. My God, why you think I don't got no girlfriend yet, bro? I know all them bitches dirty. Little dirty ass.
Little dirty ass bitch with y'all little dirty. Hey, y'all hear me say with y'all little dirty ass. You little dirty ass bitches, man. Y'all dirty. Y'all trifling. Most of y'all are whores, and you're nasty. You're just nasty.
It's a select few, yeah. You gotta find you a unicorn out here.
You're nasty, man. You're just nasty.
Gotta get you a unicorn, brother.
Listen, if I was a famous poppin' lit rapper, I would absolutely not be fucking with any famous bitch. On any level, whether you be a rapper, a singer, a producer, an exec, a personal assistant, whatever the hell you is, I wouldn't be messing with you. I would find me a badass, plain Jane girl from some small town in Ohio. Huh? Because we got the baddest bitches. We got the baddest bitches in America and Ohio, man.
A lot of people don't understand that, but cats that move around a lot.
Uncle Diggity know.
With big money, almost any superstar that I've talked to, they'll tell you that.
Uncle Diggity know.
Shit, think about it. Think about where all these dudes be. Gucci got kids here. Jadakiss got kids here. Like, niggas come here. A lot of niggas be having kids here. A lot of famous rapper niggas. I didn't really think about that shit until later down the line when I moved to New York.
Right.
I came back, I remember a cat in New York was like, yeah, he a hustler cat, moved across the United States and was like, yeah, man, Ohio, y'all got him. And I never really thought about it like that because, you know, us, we be desensitized to it. And then when I had to think about it, you know, I've been to a lot of different cities, different states. And
I have too. I've been all over this country except for far out west, right? But I've been enough places to know that right here in Ohio, we got the baddest bitches in America in Ohio, man. To me, I'm convinced. Mm-hmm. Every nigga I know from another state that got to the paper, right? Every nigga I know from out of state that was a hustling ass nigga that I met throughout my whole hustling years, all of them got a badass bitch from somewhere in Ohio, Zanesville, Dayton, Columbus, Newark, Logan, goddamn it, Toledo, Defiance, Zanesville,
get you some
Newark. You hear me? Chillicothe.
That's another mix.
Washington Crack House or Washington Courthouse. I'm talking about
Springfield.
Canton.
Springfield got the mix.
Y'all boy Trippy Red, he from Canton, right?
He is, right. Yeah,
Canton got bad bitches up there in Canton. You hear me?
They do. That's it. North Kakalaka.
Yeah, my man Glitch out there in North Cack, and you know they got some nice looking girls out there in them Carolinas, and they ain't fucking with us out here in Ohio, man. Yeah, you would have found one out here if you would have came this way, Uncle Diggity. I'm pretty sure you is. You a fly brother. I'm pretty sure that would have been no issue for you whatsoever.
Now, I will say this. Let's also be clear with Ohio.
Let's be clear.
Because of the watered down and saturatedness here of the trickism, as I just said, some of your mid-tier heads be like a dime in Cali like mentality. And you be looking like, hold up, bro. Like,
gotta relax, man. You ain't all that, man.
A strong 6 at best.
At best. At best. Like Kev used to tell old girl, you're average at best. You hear me? At best, you're average.
But
then again, there's nothing wrong with being average.
There's nothing wrong with being average. There's nothing wrong with being confident, you know, to each his own. But Columbus will have you on one of those kind of missions too, where you like the confidence don't match up to the elegance. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If we say it, put it correctly, because you'll go to New York, and New York
overrated.
It's overrated in a sense. I stay in the Dominican neighborhood, so it was a little different. But them chicks, they'd be bad, and New York women are aggressive. New York women and down south women are aggressive too. If they want something, they'll go after it.
No, I fuck with my man Lance Park on this comment. He said, I live in ratchet Chicago where chicks gangbang and got bullet wounds and they be bad as hell. Them girls from Chicago be fine as hell.
Tied it up.
But they be straight niggas for real though, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm almost convinced, man.
Might hawk you up. Say the wrong shit.
Let's finish listening to Bobby, man.
As bitches, you will leave. Like, since when? You know what I'm saying? You have to do that's not his snitching just to get back to that. That's what he's doing. They out here snitching just to get back to that.
Nigga wasn't even going to
do anything to get back to that. Let me tell you something.
It's a goddamn
y'all be around certain things that talk about certain shit too much, and that other shit that's like how do you say that? You know, like positive and shit like that. Like what the you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for those type of, that mean they weasels. Anytime you see a weasel, my mom would tell me all the time from when I was a kid, watch out for the weasels. I used to get in trouble for everybody.
Real shit.
I used to get in trouble for everybody. I always been lit since I was a kid. I got kicked out like 5 elementary schools. Whole Brooklyn knew me. I knew the whole New York. I was running through the juveniles, all that shit. Long story short. It's always been a popular wild, but I understand that. I'm one of those cool kids that I fuck with everybody. You know, I grew up in the group homes. I fuck with everybody. I'm not just gangsters. I party with everybody. So I know personalities. And when I be seeing these rappers, I know these rappers. You understand? I know that they're nice people. I know that they're good people. They're like, I'm a good person too. Don't get it twisted. But when I say bad, when I say good people, like,
let me break down what Bobby is saying, man. Right? Bobby is saying that these guys are nice guys.
Wholesome citizens.
They're well-mannered guys.
Great
That's
guys.
my man Sinful the P would say. They're nice, well-mannered young men. They ain't come from the streets. They don't come from where I come from. They don't come from the turf. They ain't come up in struggle and strife. They didn't experience any of that. They was like Nas was, project window ass niggas, man.
Yeah.
They was from the hood, but they wasn't in the hood. You understand what I'm saying?
Ain't
You know what I'm talking about? And there's nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Because that's why I respect Nas, because Nas raps from that view.
Right.
You know what Nas is. We know Nas wasn't no gangster. He can still rap gangster shit because he was around it. But he always lets you know who he is and who the stories were. I am a storyteller.
That's a fact.
These guys are wanting you to believe the image that they portray.
And the illest part about that is y'all believe them. Y'all believe that you niggas actually believe. This is how I know you niggas is gameless. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme. Game, goofy, Gilligan ass niggas. You niggas actually believe that Gunna is a gangster, man. Y'all actually believe that Meek Mill is a gangster. Oh, four-wheeling ass, popping Willie ass nigga, man.
Yeah, Meek Mill never really had a chance to be a gangster. He was in the industry like since he was 14. You know
Don't forget that T.I. was about to sign Meek Mill before all of this shit happened, right?
I give T.I. more of a gangster pass than all the niggas.
he the furthest thing from a gangster you could ever think.
Right. But at least he was out here making moves, though. Them niggas wasn't even making no real moves.
So what I'm saying here, what me and L is basically saying is that your average rapper talking about he a tough guy, he's a street guy, he did this, he did that, he's absolutely lying to you.
Have y'all ever seen that Tiger video when he was on that? It was supposed to be a TV show about rappers, how they make rappers. If you ever seen this or looked it up on YouTube, they got a video with Tiger pre-tattoos. And this shows you how they mold niggas and they put niggas on. Because Tiger on this show, it was like a rapper show where they were just basically trying to transition rappers into the game. Tiger gets on there right before he gets with Lil Wayne and all them. No tattoos, no none of that. He'd tell you, yeah, his parents is super rich, I guess.
And down there from San Diego?
Yeah, Tiger comes from like Cali, super rich. He talks about my parents, we got pools, we chill, we got bread. Like basically telling you his parents are kind of like mini millionaires or, however millions they got, but he come from money. And a year later, he gets with Young Money. Now he's tatted up. The whole body's tatted up. Now, I give Tiger don't talk gangster shit. He just talks the bitches.
He talks some slick shit every now and again.
A little bit.
But not so much to where you'd be like, when you see Tiger, you're going to be like,
nah, you think of bitches.
I'm going to test this nigga.
Nah, you think of bitches. Like, where the bitches at?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I know you got some bitches around. Where the
What's his cousin's name? He's the head lead singer in that group, Gym Class Heroes. Travis.
Yeah.
What they call him, man? Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. Y'all LA niggas, man.
Yeah, I know.
The Gym Class Heroes, a dope ass alt rock group too.
I like them,
Travis, it's not Travis Barker because that's the dude.
That's the white boy.
That's the white boy with the drums.
Yeah.
It's not Travis Porter because that's the name of the group from the A.
Yeah, that's the group.
Travis. My mom do his dreads. Peep this, Uncle Diggity, right? This be crazy how I be knowing niggas, right? My mother is one of the best locksmiths in the city of Columbus. You hear me? Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and make this statement. 9 times out of 10, if somebody got their locks done in Columbus, Ohio, my mom probably did them. You hear me? She does, and she maintains Tiger's cousin. This is how Tiger got into the rap game, to the music industry, through his cousin, Travis something, who's the lead singer over at that group, Gym Class Heroes. Y'all ever heard of them before? The Gym Class Heroes? Let me pull them up real quick, just in case y'all ain't hip. I'm going to put y'all up on game real quick.
Oh, man, Tiger, I really strongly suggest y'all go look it up. It'd be like fake rapper show. Because they was clowning niggas. That was the whole idea of the show. Niggas thought they was...
Here we go right here.
For real, they was clowning. It was like...
Travis McCoy, that's his name.
That's him?
Travis McCoy.
Oh, they look alike too a little.
That's his name, Travis McCoy. Travis McCoy. Travis McCoy.
Now that I'm seeing him and you saying that, I could see it.
Yeah, they cousins.
All
They
right.
moms and sisters.
And I like Gym Class Heroes.
I fuck with Gym Class Heroes. You hear me?
Yeah, I used to fuck with them.
My mom does Travis Barker's dreads. He comes into Columbus like once every 3 months, and my mom maintains the upkeep on his locks for him. She even got me tickets to a concert, but I couldn't go because I had other things going on, and I wasn't about to stop what I was doing to go to no goddamn Gym Class Hero concert.
That's
you hear me?
Let me know, bro. All the Vulcan
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
I like going
That shit was so goddamn long ago, man. You hear me?
I rock with the Gym Class Heroes.
You know what I mean? If I wasn't doing what I was doing when my mom offered me these tickets, I would have went, but I wasn't about to stop what I was doing to go see no goddamn Gym Class Hero concert, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I like their music though, but I wasn't about to stop stop the money to go see them niggas.
Yeah. Nah,
You know what I'm talking about?
You can't turn it.
Yeah, but that's Travis McCoy right there, y'all. My mom, Miss Val Berry, Miss Val, everybody know my mom, Miss Val, she maintains this nigga's locks. He got locks now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And my mom maintains them.
Yeah, you can see him right there.
Yeah, he comes into Columbus about once every 3 months, and my mom gets him together. All right. So that's just how I'm connected to Tiger, I guess, if you want to say.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Because this is definitely this nigga's first cousin. You know what I'm saying? His mother and Tiger's mother are sisters. You know what I'm saying? That's his cousin. You know what I mean? So this is how Tiger even got in the game. You know what I'm talking about? It was through his connections with Trappy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we wouldn't even know about Tiger if it wasn't for Gym Class Heroes. Remember that, y'all. So for him to come in the rap game talking about any gangster shit, it's some bullshit. Y'all gotta remember what his first song was. His first song was a song called "Put the Lime in the Coconut and Mix It All Up." What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You hear me? So you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
But my man Bobby was keeping it 100. Let's finish listening to Bobby.
Good kids, bro. That went bad. You understand? For rap or whatever. You understand? Y'all gotta stop playing with these guys. I don't want to be around no rappers. 2023, y'all don't see me around no rappers. Don't be surprised. Bobby SCHMURDA does not want to be around none of these right now. These is off the chain. These is telling you, taking you to jail. They reprogramming and getting some more hackers to get on this shit, repost this shit, and then make them feel like they big. They are not none of that, bro. They got a whole bunch of fake pages. If you look at their fucking likes and you look at their fucking comments, 90% of that shit is fake. It's fucking fake. A bunch of bots, but they mixing with the real people, so y'all don't know what's real or not. But if you a real, you always gonna know.
What we been telling y'all, what me and Red been telling y'all.
There could be a billion motherfuckers saying jump off. I'm gonna look at you motherfuckers like you stupid and tell you dumbass, go ahead. And I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna sit here and laugh. You stupid motherfuckers. You feel me? Because this is what go on outside, bro. Gangster on everything. Like I don't know how y'all be sticking your chests up saying all of this. And that y'all his followers. Y'all over 21. Y'all some big ass grown human beings. You're some big ass grown motherfuckers, bro. Gangster. Like if you go to jail anyway, you ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing for you. You feel me? I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing for you. I'm gonna laugh in your face. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, it's off the chain.
You already know, Mr.
Rappers, I don't want to hear no rap. That's why I don't listen to rap. Y'all be lying all day. They're lying and it come with this serious face. Like y'all be lying. How you gonna have a serious ass face on you lying? Expect me not to laugh, motherfucker. You don't got my face. Got it. I'm like them bad man and thing. And the blood clap police come for them and thing. And when they start snitch, y'all I come like some body yelling hot yell and thing like this. And I'm a savage. Your ass up, bitch. You a snitch.
He's a rat bastard, man.
Motherfucker, you a snitch. Hey, I'm snitching. Snitching. You and him. I'm snitching. I'm straight snitching. Come on, bro. That
Bobby a silly ass nigga, man.
Like that balls want to see her hug her son, motherfucker. Yeah, I'm off the chain. Can't hug this on that because I'm snitching. You and him. You're snitching. Because I'm snitching.
Rat bastard ass niggas, man.
What team she on? You know what I'm saying? Got that thing over there wired, crazy shit. I was scared to talk when I was over there. I had to get up out of there. You know me. Shit, I'm like, because it's tripping.
See, that's what I'm talking about. When Bobby started doing that shit right there, that's when he started sounding real zesty and shit, though, man. He be sounding real sassy when he started doing that little shit right there, man. All that weird ass dancing shit that nigga be doing, man. That nigga.
That's the new niggas, man.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, I understand you can say all that, but man, I'm a guy from the '90s, man.
Bro, you know we don't play.
I'm just saying we don't play like that, man. That's very sassy. It's very sassy. And if I ever met Bobby, I would tell that little nigga to his face, like, little bruh, you gotta relax, man. You hear me? You a man. You a real one. You went to the joint. Brother. We ain't heard no fucked up shit on your name. You stood 10 toes down. You ain't snitch. You and your what's your homeboy's name? Rowdy Rebel.
Oh yeah. No,
salute. That's his name, Rowdy Rebel.
That is, yeah, I like
salute to them niggas, man. Them niggas, you know, as far as some street shit go, them niggas, you know, and I know they got lots of respect in New York, man. So, you know, all that other shit, man, all that little zesty, sassy shit, Bobby, you gotta relax with that shit, bro. For real, man. I'm telling you, that's not a good look, bro. Real ones, I'm telling you, real ones, we looking at you, Bobby, man. We taking a look at you, Bobby. I'm telling you.
Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You laughing. took the man life away, man. That Rock Nation shit wicked. So I know you got the best lawyers for her or take the shit. Like, he's going to jail. Don't worry, Dylan. Don't worry, he's going to jail. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
And I feel the same way Bobby feel. I think DAYSTAR going to see them walk behind them walls, man, personally.
You don't think that something gonna come out where somebody gonna get a full story of what happened? Like,
I mean, it's possible.
Because Kelsey could. She got immunity, right?
I mean, allegedly, so they say. Just because they say she got immunity, don't mean she do. These people, listen here, y'all. I'm gonna come up for this, man.
Nah, Kelsey could just lay back because shit. She
we could
bring no heat on herself.
Nah, if they would have bring some shit up to her, they could. Though. What will stop them? What would prevent them for?
Well, she got that immunity. What kind of?
She got the immunity that they gave to her. They could take it away.
They can? I didn't
yes.
think they could.
No, what? They gave it to her. They could take it away. The fuck?
See, I don't know how that works. you got better explain.
Listen here,
works.
y'all. Listen here. Listen here.
Like, I thought when you got immunity, for you to give your testimony that what you, and that's why I thought Meg was definitely going to lose, because she was given immunity and still wouldn't answer the questions that pertain to incriminating Tory.
Listen here, man. They use these words, y'all, to confuse y'all.
Yeah, right? I need to know what's the difference, because what's the point of having immunity if they can still bring it up later down the line?
You got immunity. That immunity ain't universal. That immunity is only contingent upon your fucking compliance. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, she didn't comply at all.
So, you know what I mean? So for anybody to be hit with the perception or thought that there's anybody going to have any type of immunity in this case, even if they were to testify, understand what you say can and will be used against you in the court of law, man. And every time y'all on them phones, I listen, Uncle Diggity, bro. I can't for the life of me. Man, I can, but this is what I'm saying. Niggas be talking on them phones in the county.
Way too much.
Like, about their case and shit. And when I used to be hearing niggas on the phone, I would pull them to the side when I was in the county. I'd be like, listen, stop doing that. Right? Nigga,
everything
if it ain't nothing, you can talk to them in a coded letter or at that visit, nigga, and they listening out there.
Right.
Stop talking about your case on the phone. Stop doing that. They are recording literally everything you say. Literally everything. They're recording everything. And they got a nice cached archive of it. So please don't think that you're saying anything slick on the phone, talking on codes and all that bullshit. Stop. Do not talk on the phone when you're in jail about your case at all, ever.
At all.
Unless it's with your lawyer. And you don't even need to do that. You can always, your lawyer can come see you. So just don't talk on the phone about your case or anything that got to do with any active criminal activity that you may possibly be involved with at the time. Just stop.
Yeah, I don't see why people ever do that.
Crazy.
On phones, period. Y'all niggas need to stay off the phones, fucking period.
Yeah, but this what we about to do now, though, right? we about to go check out this video, right?
These
Of
niggas
the homie Tory Lanez pops going in. You hear me? My man's pops was going in. You hear me? Pops was not playing. He said, "Nigga, you Jay-Z, nigga."
Yeah, he definitely put them niggas on blast. Niggas was trying to clown him. That's why I'm like, man, y'all niggas, man. Like Facebook, bro. I've been having to hop off of Facebook. I can't even really do Facebook, man. Like, even the people on Twitter, they be wild. But Facebook is a whole different demon, man. When you see niggas in your own city that be applauding certain shit, it just be like, damn. Y'all niggas love to see niggas go to jail. Like, it already give me like snitch vibes. Like, when I see a nigga that like to see niggas go to jail.
Niggas be rap bastards for real, man.
Because I don't even like to see, I ain't even going to wish jail on my enemy.
That's crazy.
And these niggas be applauding niggas they don't even know going to jail, celebrating. Like, yeah. I'm like, bro, that's weird to me. I'm like, I just don't move like that. So it's just different to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just can't celebrate another nigga going to jail.
I don't like that.
I can't do it. You know what I mean? Well, let me clear that up because I'm not going to celebrate nobody.
I just stood here in this Los Angeles.
Justice is justice. I do want justice to be served.
That nigga Tory Lanez pop was going in. You hear me? I wonder what made that nigga name his son DAYSTAR though.
And even though we've come to this juncture, trust. I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. You want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it. The only independent witness in this courtroom is a man whose name is Sean Kelly. He came to court, and our attorneys, he would not even shake their hand after he went upstairs with Kathy Tarr and Alex Bott.
They met on Saturday before.
They met with our witness, and then the man came back. I just stood here.
You hear me?
In this lot. It's not over. God does not lose. And even though we've come to this juncture, trust me, you will see that our God does not fail. I know that this is wickedness. This district attorney, Miss Kathy Tarr.
Talk to him, man.
That goes 6'9".
Names on it.
You hear me?
A whole
I love when niggas
wicked
put names on
system
it.
of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it. I'm calling on everybody in this country to begin to rise up because your sons have been done dirty.
God is watching all of you.
I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're going to make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement.
Rock Nation, you will crumble. I am an apostle of God.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and fury those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
And you will not walk. A whole wicked system of Rock Nation.
Damn, man.
What? Huh? Yeah, that's his name. We been said that. LaQuay, you late as hell, baby. What's that?
Hey,
Yeah.
push the stream up a little bit.
Yeah.
That happens to me sometimes.
Right.
Nah, real shit. Hey, what was funny is though, they was like, how's that?
Yeah, they definitely do, Lance Parker. They definitely do.
What do you say? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit get tricky, man. Yeah.
Yeah, shit definitely get tricky. Hey, Uncle Diggity.
Shit get tricky.
Whoa, wait, this shit get tricky. The rap game like the dope game, man. You hear me?
This nigga,
That's why we just, man, listen, man. You know, as far as a record deal go, man, as long as it's in a nigga favor or our favor and we getting what we want,
then that's different.
That's different. But outside of that, I'm good, man.
Yeah, man.
Shit, like I'm looking at I'm looking at the music industry like how I look at the dope game, man. Like I'm cool, like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It's like what kind of dangerous to be a rapper nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't actively involved in the streets, man, you know what I'm saying? It could get real spooky for you, man. These niggas, man, and this goes to tell y'all, man, what I be saying. Shout out to DAYSTAR Peterson's pops, man. I would like to interview his dad, man, if I could. If I could interview his pops, you know what I would ask him? The very first question I would ask this dude right here is, what made you name him DAYSTAR? It's very interesting, right?
He might have mentioned it before.
But shout out to his pops, though. He said he's an apostle of God, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, you know what I mean? Like, I like seeing stuff like that. I like seeing anybody going against the grain, man. Non-acquiescent, non-compliant. I love seeing that. I absolutely, it brings joy to my heart to see people not rebelling, not resisting, but non-acquiescing, non-complying. Big difference, y'all. I'm gonna do a show on the difference. We're gonna break that damn thing down one of these days, man. Y'all gonna love it too, man. I've been putting together. I'm gonna do it on one of these Wednesdays or Mondays. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, though, shout out to DAYSTAR's pops, man, holding it down. You know, so he sound like that's how my pops will be if some shit like that happened to me. Please believe it. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? So damn, man, this it's getting spooky, ain't it, Uncle Diggity, man? This whole situation, and this is what I say, y'all. And I gotta throw him in here, y'all, because he was subject to the same stuff. Now he didn't go to jail.
What are we talking about?
Brett Kavanaugh. He didn't go to jail, but he was put to the exact same level of public scrutiny. You hear me?
You think it was the same level?
Yes, it was. Now, he didn't get the results of going to jail or having this fucking legacy destroyed, you know, because of the complexion for the connection and who he related to and what he's a part of. Right. But at the same time, the level of scrutiny he was getting, and that was a shame ritual for him. They got to go through it too. They do different strokes for different folks, but they got to go through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? But put them all in the same category as in these were men who were accused by women of doing things to them that they actually did not do according to what was provable by the evidence that was presented. Brett Kavanaugh. Let's take a walk down memory lane, y'all. Brett Kavanaugh. Have y'all forgotten about Brett Kavanaugh? He's a Supreme Court justice now. Go figure, right? This motherfucker Brett Kavanaugh, which I'm pretty sure has done some lascivious, nasty shit in his days, especially at college, being a frat boy, right? And a member. Huh? Man, I'll be telling y'all they be part of these secret fraternal organizations, man. You hear me? Brett Kavanaugh was accused of sexually violating Christina Blasey Ford. Man, listen here, man. At a college frat party 35 years ago. She said listen, this is the guy that was going up for Supreme Court justice, and he's still Supreme Court justice right now, right? Right along with Charles' girl Ketanji, right? And he had to go through his hazing, right? It's just on the other end, when it comes to us, we gotta go to jail. You hear me? It is what it is, man. You hear me? And when I say it's equivalent, it's because it is. Brett Kavanaugh getting the amount of scrutiny he got in these people's eyes is equivalent to R. Kelly and Bill Cosby going to jail. And that's to keep the imbalance. That's to keep the racial thing going on, to make y'all think that this is about race, when really, if they wanted to, they would have got rid of Kavanaugh. Like, literally. You hear me? Just like they did Kennedy. So don't ever make you think, don't ever get caught up in the mind frame of it's a racial thing. It's a racial thing up until it's not, right? It's a racial thing according to the agenda and the context, right? And see how they weaponize this stuff. Even when you hear the word racial, you automatically think fused between black and white people.
Right. You
automatically associate it with that. That's due to the indoctrination. I'm not ever going to be one of these Jesse Lee Peterson dudes and say, goddamn it, racism don't exist. Of course racism exists. I will be a fool to say so. But what I am going to say is that racism doesn't have to exist, and it only does because it's been something that's been used to weaponize our trauma. Mm-hmm. You hear what I'm saying? And, if we didn't allow our trauma to be weaponized, racism wouldn't exist. But it does. So to sit up here and say it doesn't, that's just stupid. You feel me? It's better to say, or more fitting to say, that it doesn't have to, right? And the only reason it does is because why? We allow it to, So, and that's another one of them things that just keep us constantly battling with each other. Now, my man DAYSTAR Pops held it down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did. I totally respected that right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, think about Rock Nation, right? There's a guy that works for Rock Nation, right? And his name is OG Juan, right?
Including you, Jay-Z. Yes.
DAYSTAR's Pop was going in, wasn't he?
Jay-Z. Yeah. It was funny because I was seeing, like I said, a lot of people clickbait warriors. And it's like, even if you hear it, he's like, oh, he's an idiot. Why is he talking about Jay-Z? What the fuck is Jay-Z going to do? Man, if y'all don't know about what Rock Nation, what it is right now, Rock Nation.
Rock Nation is the feds, man.
And they
flat out
monopolize the tour industry. You almost can't get a tour without going through Rock Nation. You know what I mean? Jay-Z's in a great position to control a lot of shit. And one thing Virgil said earlier that y'all gotta catch up on, if you want to tie shit together, Meg is on Rock Nation. That's one of their biggest stars. If this case doesn't go their way, and she's outed as a liar, lying, now she still could. What's crazy is, whether they sacrifice, if they was looking like, who should we sacrifice?
My opinions is facts.
She could have recovered.
If you don't like my opinions, you can start your own podcast, and it's free. So don't
this
forget
nigga,
to click the
DAYSTAR
like button, the subscribe button.
It's a rapper. It's a rapper.
Couple shooters, rulers belong as a college lecture. I be trying to tutor, get money the only lesson. He say you step on him until he stepless. He be yelling gang, I know I'm the nigga repless. I be lead gang, play with her, I'm at your necklace. Running up the digits, think calories, treadmill. My homies getting money even though they eating fed meals. Just hands hang, how you gonna tell me to pull them up? Foreign wheels peel like potatoes, I'm pulling up. I just hit a lick on the split and I split it up. Yeah, I split it up. If you like the hip hop spotlight artist, go to the description and subscribe his YouTube.
Man, you making money off of old substance? Now how are you gonna grow? I agree with that, but we still talking
straight fire. Like DAYSTAR was like on some international shit. They ain't playing Meg shit overseas. Last time I was out the country, they was playing 3 of his joints. Love, the Talk to Me joint. And oh man, he had that other little joint. Say It. That Say It joint. Like that motherfucker. Like that nigga got some fucking fire ass joints.
Peace, y'all. What up?
They gonna lock him up and not make her same.
No, we about to listen to this dude right here though, right? I just want to come up and say this though, because I gotta keep it 100, man. This nigga is a gimmick right here, right? As far as like trying to have a rap career, and he's a gimmick, right? But what I will say is this: he was there So he knows, right?
Who's this nigga?
Choke No Joke. You know what Choke No Joke is?
I have no idea who that nigga is.
Choke No Joke was there though. He was Dame Dash's personal cameraman for about 7 years, man. So he knows, man.
Oh shit! So he exposing some shit.
He knows. You feel me?
Well,
So
Jay-Z, we know Jay-Z definitely did.
This is the reason why I'm listening to this dude Choke No Joke, because he was actually there. He's a credible source of information. I know y'all might think he corny, he trying to whatever, and that's all well and good. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. So always keep in mind that Choke No Joke was actually there. He was actually there, right? So he knows. You feel me? He knows a lot. So when he speak on OG Juan Perez, right? Nigga know what he talking about, man. You feel me? Keep it real, Uncle Diggity. You already know, man. They the motherfucking listen here. When they established that hip-hop police shit back in 96, 97? Yeah. After Pac and Biggie died, listen, y'all, man. When they established that hip-hop police, that is an actual Fed department, man. And listen, y'all. Guess what I'm about to say, y'all. Guess what I'm about to say right now as we talking about everything we talking about. Just take one guess at what I'm about to talk about right now and what I'm about to bring up. Right?
Yeah, the president's a known informant. Yeah, that's that one chick that went.
Yeah, Desiree Perez, OG Juan Perez's wife.
Yeah, that's his wife, yeah.
Desiree Perez was a federal informant, rat bastard for the DEA and the FBI.
Yeah, she was taking down real niggas.
Like, she was real life informant. Like, she really took down cartels. Like, she got caught with like bricks, man.
Yeah, she had some shit, bro.
She got caught with birds, man. She was a carrier, man.
Yeah,
she took down like 2 cartels, man. Like, seriously, man. Like facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the very fact that a person like that is the president of a company like Rock Nation, that lets you know right there that Rock Nation is a rat bastard controlled by the intelligence agencies.
And now they got
and the federal agencies, FBI, CIA. I wouldn't be surprised if the NSA was involved at Rock Nation. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah, and now if you even
that's why I'm glad my brother Uncle Diggity be on here, because Uncle Diggity was in the feds, man. He know what he talking about, man. Mm-hmm. You hear me? You niggas is rat bastards, man. And it's come for the time such as this for us real niggas who done been doing time in the state joint, doing time in the Fed joint. It's time for us to come and motherfucking expose all this fakery and take this motherfucking YouTube shit over, man. You hear me? Because all this bullshit going on here, we go from the high spectrum to the low, this rat bastard ass culture. I've been telling y'all about this shit, man. How our kids especially is being programmed to be rat bastards. Think about when I talked to y'all about reading 1984 and the concept of the spies. The spies was the school system where they indoctrinated the kids to the protocols of the dystopian government of Ingsoc, right? And they were made to be rat bastards, to tell on their parents, especially to let the big brother know whenever their parent, people were afraid of their children in 1984. Yeah. Children ran the homes because the parents were afraid to be called thought criminals by their children. Now think and see how we talking about Tory Lanez and them, and we going to this. It's all connected. Rock Nation is a Fed hub, front company. It's a front organization. So that just lets you know Jay-Z, Juan Perez, Tata, goddamn it, my nigga Memphis Bleak, goddamn. Man. You hear me? Anybody associated with Rock Nation and Jay-Z and Desiree Perez and Juan Perez and fucking Steve Moskowitz and Lucian Gray and all of them, Lucian, whatever the fuck dude's name is, all of them niggas over there, Rock Nation, Leor Cohen with his little 300 thing, Kevin Lyles, all of them niggas, man. These niggas be acting like they motherfucker. These the same demons from back in the day. We remember y'all. We grown now. We remember y'all from when Pac and DMX and fucking when before he got locked up, my son and DNY from DMX. We remember all of that. We remember you niggas. You thought we don't know who you niggas is, man?
Yeah, he was in the room while Kanye was talking that shit on Drink Champs.
Nigga, we know who you niggas is, man. All you Juan OG Juan, Tata. All them niggas over there. What's the other dude name man, over there at Rock Nation? That's Jay-Z, homie man from Rockefeller. After Biggs and Dang went their separate ways, man.
That's what I want to ask Uncle Diggity, because Uncle Diggity, he said it discredits Jay-Z's lyrics to me working with her.
It does. Everything he ever said.
Unless he was fraud or was working with the feds himself. What I will say is this. I feel like when it was him and Dame, shit was different. I feel like you got to kind of separate Rockefeller from Rock Nation. It's two totally separate entities ran by two totally separate companies. Because remember, you had Biggs. Biggs is a person that nobody ever says they want to talk to. But Biggs was always the one that they said was the real business guy.
Biggs was on Drink. Biggs went on Drink Champs.
He did go on Drink Champs, but Biggs was really low key. But what he said, he's very. He's a smart guy. But
Uncle Diggity say,
you either deal with Puff and the gay.
Well, you know I want to pay attention. There you go, Niquay, man. Stop. There you go.
What she said?
Relax. Just relax. Just relax, baby.
And she said
the whole New York got dealings with Rock. Exactly, Uncle Diggy. That's except for Bobby Smurda. Bobby Smurda said I had to get up through. My brother Uncle Diggity said, hold on. You either deal with Puff. Man, and the fun boy Kazarian, my nigga Uncle Diggy, this my nigga right here. You either deal with Puff and the gay Kazarians or with Jay and the Feds. Damn, that's the only way you coming out of New York. Damn, Uncle Diggity, man. God damn. Ain't that some shit? That's why I feel Bobby Smurda like, fuck it, I don't want to rap, man. I'm good, man. I'm just a fly lit nigga. I might drop some songs. I fuck with the niggas who I drop songs with because I actually fuck with them niggas. But outside of everybody else, I'm cool. And I feel Bobby on that. And that's what Bobby need to do. He need to go independent, start his own shit, and drop all his music under his own independent label owned by him. Go get him a lawyer and all that stuff. And whenever he drop his own shit. He lit up enough to where he could get his own shit popping. He don't need no record label. And this is what they trying to prevent, y'all. They don't want the rising of another Black Messiah. Right. Shout out to Yeezy. You know, I don't know about him calling himself Yeezus and all that shit. That's kind of disrespectful.
Nah, but you gotta think.
But you know,
this shit is
getting serious, y'all, man. This shit ain't no joke, man. When niggas start going to jail and shit, man, and you know, public opinion, you know, the court of public opinion can deem you guilty with absolutely no evidence whatsoever. None. Zero. That's crazy, man. I don't know if I want to be here. I wouldn't know if I, you know, think about this too, though, y'all. Now think about this. This might be all, I'm going to say it is, but, you know, it could be argued. This is all being done to intentionally, prevent you niggas from wanting to, you know, or deter you niggas from wanting to become rappers. Huh? My man Uncle Diggity put the whole situation together, man. You either going to go through Puffy with his fun boy ass.
Well, Puff ain't really got no power right
now.
No,
Puffy got dumb power right now. And he a billionaire.
Who Puff put out, though?
It don't matter who Puff can put out who need to be put out if they need to go through Puff. That's the whole thing. It ain't about what he actually doing. He got to. Yeah, I'm saying, but if he need to be, if he needed to be used, he gonna have to do what he got to do. And if somebody want to go through Puff, you don't have to. And when they're coming out of New York, you don't have to come through Puff.
The thing is this,
or you have to come through Jay-Z, man.
The thing is this. So Puff has Revolt,
right?
Which is a network. It's an all right network. You know, they got Drink Champs. They show videos here and there.
Yeah, Puff got some other shit going on with that Revolt shit.
If he branches off, I could see
Revolt. He involved with Hulu too.
Puff can't even get his son really on the live stage. What I will say about Rock Nation though is Rock Nation right now. You cannot go on tour.
Right.
Real tour.
They like the most powerful entity like that.
You can't do anything and make money, real money, on these tours without Rock Nation.
Without being involved with Rock Nation at some point. That's crazy.
The number one shit out here. Like
it's like they monopolized it's like they monopolized the whole, industry of touring. Performing and touring. Like
you can't get money touring without them. Because most motherfuckers ain't putting the money up themselves no more. Back in the day, niggas would put the money up. Now Rock Nation is like, all right, they got niggas touring, so look, we're gonna put you on this bill.
Right.
You just rock with them. And when I went to the concert, the Wu-Tang concert, the cup that I got in my house, Rock Nation. I mean Rock Nation. You know what I mean? It used to be Live Nation.
Yeah, it was Live Nation before it became Rock Nation.
They switched it over to Rock Nation. And now every concert that you go to, except for maybe some shit at Scully's, some shit like that, your local areas.
Maybe like, and we talking about in our city now. We talking about like Scully's, maybe Newport Music Hall.
You might be able to skate through.
Maybe even at Promo West. You hear me?
I don't know.
I said maybe. But if anywhere like McFree Stadium, Schottenstein Arena. More than likely, you got them a Promo West. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, you might even get caught up in
the Newport.
The Newport, that might be Rock
Nation. The Newport
Nation
might be Rock Nation too. So you know what I'm saying? It's very few venues where Rock Nation ain't got their tentacles in, man.
Oh,
you know
like
what
you
I'm
said,
talking about?
yeah, they charging folks for what they did to the code. Bro, and the ticket prices, bro, be nuts.
Be stupid, man.
I'm like, hold
like
on,
really?
Bro.
That's how much y'all want us to pay to get sit in the nosebleeds?
To see this, like, bro, I got yanked for I ain't gonna lie. I love the Pusha T show.
It was dope. Keep it real. It was a good show though, right?
It was.
So it was worth the money you paid to go though, right?
No.
Talk about it.
The reason I'll say that is because it was supposed to be outdoors.
At the Promo West?
At the Promo West.
Right. That's a dope venue in our city, by the way, y'all.
So we paid the extra money to get the table side seats right next to the stage. So this is what they did. Now remember, I just told y'all we paid extra money. I think we paid like $150 for some Pusha T tickets.
Right.
Just because we were supposed to sit next to the stage. My dude, he got the tickets, whatever. We get to the door. They like, oh, because, they're taping these shows now. Now these shows are getting taped. These niggas moved it indoors and gave us standing ovation, section tickets with regular niggas. I mean, not saying regular nigga, my fault. I don't want to sound like no uppity nigga, but bro, if you paid $35 for your ticket and I paid $150 for my ticket, we should not be in the same area. I am very sorry.
Definitely should.
I am that guy.
And that's one thing I don't like about Promo West, especially when it's outside like that.
If they move it indoors, and I'm like, they had it upstairs, and I'm like, shit, I'd rather even be upstairs. We pay extra. No. That's only for the people that's paying at the door that's getting that. They didn't even fill that shit up. Because, Pusha T is Pusha T. Like, his dude, because when you look at the videos on his website, they look fire. Right. Because it was a lot of motherfuckers indoors.
Yeah, it just
outdoors, it was fucked up because they put him on the same night. Right at it wasn't even at the Schottenstein Center. Right across the way at the Nationwide, the hockey arena, just a walk down the block, they had Post Malone the same night.
Oh, man.
Literally 2 blocks down, you got Post Malone, and then 2 blocks down, you got Pusha T. So Pusha T still filled the inside up, but he was supposed to fill the outside.
That would have been fire. Because Promo West is dope, y'all. Y'all ever come to Columbus to a show, go to Promo West or Promo West Live, it's fire. It's right there behind Huntington Field, right downtown. Yeah. It's sweet. They got an outside area. They got tables out there. It ain't no point in paying the money for certain tickets because you're going to be able to go right down there and go right up to the stage if it's not stupid.
35.
Listen.
Or 60. I don't even know how much, but I know we paid double whatever everybody else.
Right. Last time I went to Promo West Live, listen here, y'all. And I'm about to put y'all up on some game right now too, though. Right? Listen. Right. Last time I went to Promo West Live, which is a concert venue in our city in Columbus, Ohio, I saw a group called Coheed and Cambria. What y'all know about Coheed and Cambria? Oh yes, that's a Virgil. I listen to a lot of different music. There are alt rock. I wouldn't even call them an alt rock.
Is that like an EDM type joint?
No, they ain't even EDM. I would call them nowhere near EDM. I would call them I would just call them a rock group. They might be considered an alt rock group, but you know what I'm saying?
Was it a dope live show?
It's stupid dope live show. You ever heard me? You know what I'm talking about? And
yeah, I love
their music is dope. Go check them out, y'all. Their name is Coheed and Cambria. How many of y'all hit the Coheed and Cambria? My man, what's my man left? The lead singer of the band. His name is goddamn it, I can't remember his name, man. Claudio Sanchez. That's his name. I'll go Google Claudio Sanchez.
I like the alt rock too, man. They be rocking out.
Y'all go check this group right here out, man. Don't say y'all guys Virgil ain't put y'all up on game, man. Go Google this group right here, Coheed and Cambria. Matter of fact, go to YouTube, type their name on YouTube. They got like 8 albums, fire music. You hear me? Your boy Claudio is dumb talented.
Okay.
He said Groupon will group whoever. Yes, they will, man. They'll group you together. You just sit up here and pay $150 for your ticket. You can walk right on down their stage and goddamn it, dap the damn performers up.
I was so pissed, bro.
You hear me? One thing about Promo West Live, y'all, if it's warm outside, that means you're going to be outside. So just get the regular ticket.
Well, that was the thing. We were supposed to be outside. It was a perfect day to be outside. Everything.
So why they going? Oh, they didn't go outside because there wasn't enough people.
Because the Post Malone show was the same day. It was like on the Sunday night.
I respect that though. They want to make Pusha T seem like he ain't had no burn popping in the city.
I get it, but it was fucked up because if that's the case, you should be refunding people and give them.
Yeah, they definitely should be refunding people their money.
Like, come on.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, I think that's bad. It was a dope experience because he put on a fucking fire show.
Right.
Opening act wasn't the opening act. I actually like the artist they had. I forget his name.
Was they local?
Nah, he was a popping dude, but he wasn't.
You don't remember his name? You don't remember his name, so he couldn't have been too popping.
Nah, IDK.
I don't know who the hell that is.
IDK, he got some hot joints, but that's not an opener for Pusha T.
Right. Pusha T should at least have somebody known opening, you know.
Even if
IDK Currency type nigga or somebody like that, man.
Nah, it's Currency. It could hold his own show because I went to see Currency and Wiz up in Cleveland, which was at the House of Blues. I went with George
Currency
Cook.
put a dope show on. I heard.
Me and Cook went to that one. That was him and them niggas. I don't understand. All right, let me tell you, the industry is dropping the ball on them two cats because they are two marketable guys. I could listen to them two dudes just talk to each other all day. Like, the niggas had the couches on the stage. Two of the best performers I ever seen, like, as far as, like, chemistry-wise.
Right.
Them niggas not even in the group, and these niggas, like, better than
Currency and who?
Currency and Wiz.
Right.
Like, they did a show at the House of Blues, and when I say me and George, we hit the block. It was cold as fuck outside because it was like a February. Yeah, we about to light that up. I ain't got no lighter. Where did I put the lighter? Oh, okay. Yeah, so, bro, when we hit the block, you could smell weed all the way down the street.
Niggas was blowing heavy,
I've never been to a concert, like, and we blow heavy. Like, in Columbus, they'll let you smoke inside. They don't have no issues with that. But
at all.
In Cleveland, I've never had it to that magnitude where the shit was so far cold, it's hard to smell shit in the cold. That's how I knew it was real because it was a February concert. Right. Nigga, it was cold as fuck. We had coats on and I'm like, damn, George. I was like, did you just like, because we smoking on the way up there. I'm like, you put the L out, right? Bro, we getting that motherfucking literally when you open the doors, the smoke is rolling out.
Smoke just hit you.
It's rolling out. Like real shit. Like, because it's cold outside. Right. So when it's hit it's gonna be smoke, but that that's weed smoke.
Right.
Like, and it was a dope experience. Like I said, them two, they just got that chemistry. Like in between the songs, these niggas talking like they on a TV show, just kicking it. Like industry, Y'all dropping the ball on them niggas. Them niggas should have their own TV show or a day or night show or something.
Nah, they don't want to promote niggas like
them
that,
two niggas
man.
would be golden. Like if I was a producer in Hollywood or anything, I definitely would do that. Cause
they ain't on that fun boy shit. They ain't about to be wearing no dresses and none of that bullshit.
Nah, Wiz, cause they too big entity. Cause you gotta think.
Well, I don't know. Wiz might put on a dress.
Nah, Wiz already. You gotta think. Wiz.
I think Wiz would put a dress on if it came down to it.
I think Wiz got too much money already to even have to go to those levels. Like Wiz is already a brand, and so is Currency. Currency is like probably one of the most underground, hardest working artists out there. Like that nigga puts out an album damn near every other month. It feel like month and a half. That nigga got another album, and they be fired. I used to call him the sleepy rapper, but. You know, Currency is Currency, man, and he do that so he could tour all the fucking time. Which when I heard him say that on the Breakfast Club one time, like, yeah, I put out an album every other month. That way I could always tour, and y'all always gonna fill the stands up. And I was like, you know what, nigga got a point. But yeah, man, y'all gotta get all that, like the rock performances. Like Virgil, he said that was the last concert he went to was the Coheed in Cambria.
Right.
The last rock concert I went to was when I went to the we got that one, the all day festival.
Maffrey Stadium.
The Maffrey Stadium.
You talking about I was supposed to go to that too, man.
It was the last joint I went to it.
Damn, I was supposed to go to that.
Well, it was all day. I seen Kendrick Lamar. Seen Schoolboy Q, my man Leon, King Vader, or whatever y'all call him. He used to be in Fly Union, the original Fly Union, and 21 Pilots. I seen 21 Pilots. They closed the show out that night. When I say the dopest stage show I've ever fucking seen, like they was doing light shows, like the background.
Yeah. Well, that was an art rock group or something?
21 Pilots, kind of like, I wouldn't say hard rock, kind of like alternative, like kind of same joint. But
they're probably something like Coheed, man.
Yeah, 21 Pilots is like one of the biggest groups out. I didn't know that at the time. So I'm there to see Kendrick, you know.
Right.
I'm the nigga. But all day, this show that we put on, and it goes on every year, it literally starts at noon, and it's 4 stages. And you got 2 stages up front for local talent. Right. And they just run shows all day.
Yeah.
All day.
That's how them type situations be. Them
like the festivals. It's like a festival. Yeah. Y'all, you know, I know y'all all got festivals in y'all city, but this it's the only one we have actually in the city of Columbus all the time. Like they got them spread out in like the little hick towns and shit like that. But this is in Columbus, right at the Maffrey Stadium where Columbus Crew played. They don't play there no more, but yeah, that shit was fire, y'all. And I'll say, like what Virgil said with the alternative, I love live music. So I love going to the live shows, and rock music is one of the best ones. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta go to those. Don't discriminate. You might be surprised. You know, you feel that energy. I know Uncle Diddy in LA, man. Y'all probably be having them live shows just at like random
that got
spots.
heavy. That Staples Centers is the truth. That's a dope ass venue, man.
But you ain't gotta go to like, because I used to go to like, it's a spot called Victories, and every Friday night they used to have live band performances, and they do like covers, all kind of shit. And me back in the day when I was out here still chopping on, you know, the women out here, that would be my way to separate myself from the rest of y'all. It's like y'all gonna pick a chick up and take her to the bar, take her out to eat. Now I'm gonna take her out to eat, but instead of going to like the normal spots, I used to take women to live shows. You know what I mean? And they didn't even charge you for the live show. I think it was like 10 to get in, and you know, you get the drinks and all that, and that was cool. Like women used to love it. Like, hold up, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like the live show, do that, y'all. Step y'all's game up, man. Take these women to live shows. But I'm trying to tell you, 9 chances out of 10, you're gonna get something going that night. It's something about that vibration of that music when a woman, she ain't even gotta know what music she listening to. That vibration off of them drums start hitting that inside, and the women get ready and take them to the live shows, y'all. I'm just trying to tell you. I don't know if it was a game that I kind of just came about, but I would take all of them to live shows, and they all loved it, and it all worked out perfectly every fucking time. So if I would say anything to y'all single guys out there, take them to the live shows. They love it. And it don't matter if they don't even know who they going to see.
This nigga Tory Lanez going to court with pink suits on.
Man, but it's fucked up, man. That's really a fucked up situation, y'all. Like, I know, you know, they really drummed this up to be like some men not protecting women shit. It just was a lot.
Yeah, putting 100 on 10, turning it into some other shit.
This ain't no man not
You know
protecting a woman because it's not that. It just wasn't what they drummed it out to be.
It wasn't.
You know, and they
I totally agree with that.
Created all these narratives, and that's why she won. You know what I mean? It was hard.
Public opinion.
Y'all don't know that they had to suspend, that they was only down to their last two alternates.
Mm-hmm.
They kept kicking jurors out because they was tainted. So
right.
Who knows if you getting to that point where you only got 2 jurors left in your pool, that shit was tainted.
They straight railroaded this dude, man.
They did, man. It's
straight
sad,
railroaded this dude, man. That's like flat out, sad. Not even to be even debated, or they railroaded this dude.
Because it's honest, I still don't know what the fuck. Like, when you look at everything, what everybody tells you, does anybody really have a like definitive view on like what happened outside of somebody saying, "Oh, I just believe what Meg said."
Yeah.
Outside of that,
and that's the basis consensus. What I'm hearing.
That's the only thing that people say.
That's what I'm hearing.
Is that you just believe what Meg, but Meg don't even know like which story do you believe in Meg's.
Like I said, she got like 2-3 different ones, man.
Like, then I gotta ask you that question. Well, which one do you believe? You know?
Because if we're going across the original story said that when the medical report was released, it said that they absolutely did not get any bullet fragments from out of her. Actually, she stepped on, it was glass that they removed from her feet.
That's the
It wasn't bullet fragments at all. So did she get shot or did she not? So it's not about if a gun was fired. It's about if she actually got shot, which she did.
They never proved that.
She clearly didn't get shot.
They didn't even prove if she got shot, let alone who shot her.
Man.
Like,
real ones know what happened, man.
If you
right?
Even...
This nigga had it was 2 guns involved. He grabbed a gun, to scare somebody, to stop him from doing. Old girl Kelsey grabbed the gun. She didn't mean to shoot the gun, but she grabbed the gun like because she was salty because you know she was getting her ass beat. She probably was like, "Man, I'm about to shoot this bitch." Bah, went off, you know, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
But I don't think she got shot.
That's what I'm saying. Meg didn't get shot. Guns were fired. It's just Meg just didn't. She didn't get shot. Or see now I'm catching myself. Let me fall back for a second.
Because you're telling me a 40.
Hold on. Let me. That's what I'm saying. A 40. That's what I'm saying. Stop, y'all. Stop. Let me rewind this back. Megan Joshua Pete allegedly, right?
Caliber, y'all.
They said they got a 40 cal. Clearly there was 2. Listen, if you were a real one, you know it was 2 guns involved in this case.
Well, what just recently came out, Bird, before you even go on that, you should know this.
Right.
They said that this was something that they didn't bring up. But when they got in the car, I like it. My fault. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
you got a light of smoking this. Smoking talking to
because we get like this shit gets me a little heated, y'all. I'm sorry.
Me too. I feel you because listen, this sets the precedent for some very dangerous stuff, y'all, especially for us men, specifically us black men.
Right.
We could be deemed guilty, right? And I know a lot of people, man, listen, we could be deemed guilty with absolutely no evidence whatsoever. And y'all can just sit up here and paint a picture of us based off of what could be allegedly our past, or maybe even factually our past, and based off of things we did in our past, we could be deemed automatically guilty in the public eye, or even if we never even been guilty of the stuff we're being accused of, if we are being made to believe to be guilty. Let me repeat that, man. Made to believe that we are guilty. We done.
This nigga was beating people up. Never did he shoot anybody. And he was fighting niggas. Like, this ain't no nigga that was like, yeah, he's short. But the nigga was fighting niggas. Let's get that clear.
He definitely wasn't on no hoe ass shit.
Yeah, he was out here like really getting into it with niggas. And he ain't back down from none of these niggas. So you mean to tell me that a nigga that's out here like...
It's definitely not Uncle Diggity, man.
You mean to tell me that a nigga that's out here like...
My nigga, as Parker says, 26 bones.
26 bones in the human foot.
So listen here. Listen, y'all. This is how I know a lot of y'all don't know nothing about ballistics, right? Even if, let's just say,
devil's advocate, let's just say that DAYSTAR actually shot the gun that ricocheted in the car, if it did, right? No proof of any of that, but let's just say it did.
To them, they said there was no shot fired in the car.
See what I'm saying?
But the witness said that he seen the first flash go off from Kelsey
right
near the car.
Near the car, not in the car, but near the car, right? So if you're near the car, that means clearly you're not in the car. That means you're somewhere outside the car, but you're close to it. So let's just say, because he was clearly in the front seat. When the police pulled up, DAYSTAR got out the what door he got out of? Because he ain't had no he had his top popped and everything.
Them niggas was fresh from a fucking.
I'm just saying, but did he get out the? He got out the other side, right?
I think he was in the back though, wasn't he?
Oh, hold on.
He was on the back passenger side, right?
The back passenger. Yeah. He was on the back passenger side. Old girl Kelsey got out the back behind the driver, and Meg got out on the what's her name? So that's what I'm saying. She lied about the whole goddamn thing. But anyway, this is what I'm saying right here. Let's say he shot the gun, right? Or a gun. Because clearly there's more than one gun here. If you got the wherewithal to see what's going on.
I didn't tell you.
It has to be more than one gun. Hold on real quick. Now,
yeah. Say
he shot a gun. He shot a gun. Meg didn't get shot, y'all. That's the whole thing. They got glass out of her foot. This is why they got glass out of her foot. They got glass out of her foot because in the midst of them fighting inside of the car and Kelsey grabbing the gun, right? You know what I'm saying? This is how her prints is on the gun. Now, the gun that Kelsey fired wasn't necessarily inside the car. But I'm going to say she grabbed the gun inside the car, though. You hear me? And she had it in her hand when she got out the car. You feel me? Motherfucking, and this is all, see, what Meg didn't tell us was that when she got out the car, Kelsey got out the car too, and that's when they was at it. That's probably when Kelsey had the gun in her hand and they was fighting and Meg was beating her ass and she probably like let the gun go. She probably let off a shot with the gun in her hand while she was getting her ass beat. Because according to what we was told, Megan beat her ass with the gun in her hand. The whole shit is a whole bunch of fuckery. Megan is a liar, though. The very fact that when Gail Stale King asked her, did she have sex with DAYSTAR, and she said no, that totally, if me being a prosecutor or judge on this case, me seeing that right there, case over with, case dismissed. Throw everything out, let him go. Y'all take this shit somewhere. Don't even waste my fucking time or the taxpayers' dollars like this anymore, man.
And
Seriously.
She tried to paint this scene to where she wasn't even arguing at all. She left out the whole fight. She says that she wasn't even the reason why they got kicked out of the
said that Megan said that
she was non-confrontational.
DAYSTAR and Kelsey was in the backseat arguing with each other.
And they was arguing at Kylie's house, and they was the reason that they got kicked out of Kylie's house. And we know Kylie already said that was a lie. It was just a lot of lies that went on.
Too many lies for her to be getting let off and this nigga to be being found guilty. Yeah. Flat the fuck out, man. And like I say, okay, so we done talking about all of that. Yeah. Now we about to get to the serious shit about this shit, wild, right? Now, whether we feel or think DAYSTAR should not be found guilty, I don't think he should have been found guilty. I don't think there was not one shred iota of evidence to prove him guilty of anything they're accusing him of. Yeah. Flat out.
Like I said,
like I've been to court. Different. I've been back and forth to court. I've been involved in the case. I'm telling you. And they had shit on me. You hear me? They ain't got shit on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Not nothing that will send him to jail behind this shit, though, for real, for real.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
All they had was the media opinion.
Public opinion. He is guilty because public opinion believes he's guilty. Flat out, he was the only dude. No, not really. Was another guy in the car.
Yeah, it was two guys. What was crazy, it was two other people in the car that we don't even know about.
Where they at? What's their name?
It was the security guard.
And who else?
And the nigga that was originally with Meg.
Who was that?
I forget his name, but he was a nigga who's like a entertainer like them too, who was also with them.
Because he was with them.
Yeah, he was there with when they left the party.
He just like with them, like hanging out with them.
There's another nigga that was there. He testified.
Oh, really?
It was a nigga testified. So that's why they said, like you said, where the other gun could have came from, because when they all got in the car, remember they left the party originally without Tory. It was 4 of them. It was a security guard, Meg, Kelsey, and the nigga that they was with.
Right.
They all left. Meg was drunk. She knew he was about to fuck Kylie, or he was on the verge, or laying the seeds.
Right.
She was arguing with him. Kelsey confirmed this. Even Meg said this.
Mm-hmm.
And they went back.
Went back.
Because she said she did not want to leave without Tory.
Why? You got a whole nother nigga with you. Why? Why you worried about what this nigga doing?
Because that's why I said this is where Tory should have seen what was going on. Like, damn, they already left. Now they coming back and they saying they not leaving without me.
This is how you know Tory is a fuck nigga for real, man. This is how you know he ain't got no game. This is how you know he a simp, he a cornball, and he just a goofy nigga with money who got talent. That's this whole situation should let y'all know that about DAYSTAR.
Should have never gotten that far.
A nigga like me, I would have peeped that, man. Listen, for one, man, listen, man.
Especially if y'all already left. And then I know that I'm fucking, like, the girl that's getting mad at me is the girl who went behind her friend's back. So it's already fucked up. They said Meg was pissy drunk.
Right.
So she probably just don't know, and her power taking over.
Meg looked like a drunk ass bitch, if that's really a bitch, man. You hear me? And I'm gonna always say that. So I don't give a fuck how any of y'all feel about that shit, man. If that's a real bitch, she looked like a drunk ass bitch.
Yeah.
A straight DAB if I ain't ever seen one. I know a lot of bitches that's DABs, man.
And it's unfortunate, Man,
it's fucked up because this is what I said. So now that we got all that out of the way,
let's
right?
get that out.
We got that out of the way, right? Let's get to the real meat and potatoes of the situation. The real situation is, what does this mean as far as the implication for the rest of us, right? Now think about this. This is Minority Report shit, man, right? We could be deemed guilty based solely off of our past criminal history, and we ain't even really did nothing. Or worse than that, we can be deemed guilty by public opinion just because they've been swayed to believe we're guilty. No evidence, just a whole bunch of circumstantial shit and a whole bunch of weaponized trauma shit. This is a black woman. Black women ain't protected. Black men don't protect black women. Black men are the number one dudes who do this to black women, and femicide and all of this bullshit, man.
Which happens in every culture.
It's crazy, man. That's fucking
crazy.
crazy.
Is going DV to black women is going to be black men. The number one DV to white women.
White women, and this is known amongst those who are critical thinkers, though.
People are going to be Asian.
Of course, I mean that's a given.
You cannot paint these pictures and these narratives without being real. We have to be real with the narrative.
Gotta be real with the narrative, man.
Like. And the thing is, the media plays off of emotions so great.
So much.
They do. And that's
real good job at doing it. Like I said, they weaponize our trauma against us.
Let me tell you. I'm going to say some shit like this and people can get mad at me. There's a difference between being shot, being grazed, having bullet fragments, and it's one other thing. But let me tell you, for example, a nigga that got grazed is going to say, I got grazed.
He ain't gonna say I got shot.
He ain't gonna say I got shot.
Flat. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? A nigga got ricocheted. Niggas gonna say, yo, bullet ricocheted and hit me. He might say he got shot.
Yeah, a nigga got hit with a ricochet gonna say he got shot.
Maybe.
He gonna perk. He gonna perk and say he got shot.
Maybe.
If he a real one, he gonna say he got ricochet, but most niggas ain't real, so nigga gonna say he got shot.
And if you got a fragment.
Hey, this nigga Glitch stupid as hell, man. That's a nice one. He said Amber Rose is a whore.
Shout out to Wiz.
That's my nigga Glitch the guarantee in the building, man.
Shout out to Wiz and Yeez. My niggas.
My nigga Glistic Guarantee said, man, random man, Amber Rose is a whore.
I mean, she put out the slut walk is different. I don't want to shame women. Y'all do what y'all
Man,
do.
Listen, and I'm glad that you just said that because it's a perfect segue. Listen, 2023. Oh, we shaming you, motherfuckers,
y'all do what y'all do, man.
Listen here, over here at A Real Talk, shame, extreme, supreme shame. We are bringing shaming back. Shaming is that one thing that puts people in their place, right? 2023, we bringing shaming back, man. Because a lot of people, y'all need to be shamed. A lot of y'all doing a lot of shameful shit, and it's being passed off as okay and acceptable. And now we ain't gonna do that. In 2023, you're doing some nasty, lascivious, shameful shit. We're gonna call your ass out on that shit. Me too. Don't think I'm exempt from that. You hear me? How many motherfuckers y'all know gonna keep that shit 100 like that though? Right, including me. Not excluding me. I'm not proselytizing or finger wagging. That's including me. Huh? We bringing shaming back, man. You do some shameful shit, we gonna blaze and roast your ass. Right? So you don't do that shit no more.
Sides,
that's everybody.
When we see y'all gunning, all them niggas.
She alright, glitch. You ain't never seen Amber Rose fresh waking up in the morning, no makeup, no nothing with that bald ass, big ass head.
I mean, that's one thing. That's one thing we gotta always.
Amber Rose look like her coochie stink.
Yeah, you gotta always. Like
Amber Rose look like I go for it because you know white chicks know how to take care. They take care of their shit. So 9 times out of 10.
What is Amber?
Amber White. She whiter than Brooke Shields, man. She's whiter than the fresh driven snow. She done went on multiple platforms and then said that, like, listen, I'm white. I'm not mixed with anything. My parents are white. I'm Italian. She said Italian. She's white. She's super white.
Trying to do their own little thing.
Man, Italians is white. Fuck all of that shit y'all hear about the Moors and all. The Italian motherfuckers is white.
Sometimes they try to crisscross though.
Y'all be killing me with that shit, man. Italian motherfuckers is white, flat out. You hear me? They're white. They white as the driven snow.
Hey,
you hear me? But this is the main thing that y'all brothers need to get from this situation with goddamn DAYSTAR, man. You hear me? Y'all need to realize that this is if they can do this to Tory, imagine what they can do to us.
Yeah, regular niggas without that.
You hear me? And I know a lot of y'all gonna sit up here and say, "Oh, well, they've been doing that." Yeah, they've been doing that, but they ain't been doing that like in the way they doing that to these famous niggas, though, right? Nah. Right. So when they start outrightly just going at these niggas like this is setting a precedent for it to come for all of us in the same fashion.
Oh yeah.
So think about all you niggas that's calling yourself content creators out here. Remember when I be telling y'all about HR 1955? I just went in on that last night with the Second Amendment, huh? HR 1955, huh? The Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act. Y'all better understand that all of this shit is coming under the umbrella of HR 1955. And once we are all deemed not only enemy combatants by the Patriot Act, the U.S. Patriot Act, now we got the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorist Prevention Act, which not only causes through the Patriot Act, we've been deemed enemy combatants. Now we've considered homegrown terrorists. And they're using the rap gang and you gang thugged out ass goddamn ops calling each other ass niggas, right? They're going to use you niggas to bring in these protocols, man, to eventually bring in what? The robot army. Y'all got to see how all this shit fit together, man.
Y'all better do some research on them robots too.
They coming. I ain't gonna say they here because they ain't here yet. They're not here yet.
They got the joints
right, but they coming.
Just like
you feel me? Remember I got a whole show I did called I got two, the Robot Army Part 1 and Part 2. Go check them shits out on the video section, y'all. This is where this shit is leading to. And I want y'all to be able to understand. I want y'all to be able to use y'all's heads so y'all can be able to connect the dots on this shit. How y'all can see how through the music they are implementing the very protocols of the agendas that they have at hand. You hear me? They're using the music to do it with the snitch culture, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Gunna. I don't sit up. Listen here, man. Right? You niggas is crazy out here. How y'all don't see that what Gunna did is outright in the open, straight rap bastard snitching? I don't see how y'all don't think that snitching or know that snitching. You hear? That's crazy to me. A lot of you niggas, I'm telling y'all, man, and these people are diabolical, so they know what they doing. When I say they know what they doing, they do what they do to expose the character of people, man. You hear me? And they know that when people go along with this, they know that there's real ones on the other side. Like, so we know, listen, you niggas who, man, listen, that nigga Gunna is a rat bastard. You hear me? Flat out. No way around it. You can sit up here and try to, no, he's a rat fucking bastard, man. Right? And the fact that a lot of you niggas is defending that shit, man.
That's wild.
It's crazy, man.
Look.
Crazy, man.
Absolutely
outstanding. Yeah, it's some movements that you shouldn't, you know, especially when you don't know nothing about. See, listen here, y'all. I've been behind them fences and the walls, man. I've been in that courtroom. I've been back and forth to court, sitting in that dumb ass holding cell that you gotta sit in with this other two niggas, scary as hell because they did some stupid shit and they really don't want you to even know what they did. You just hear the time and you like, damn, we got that much time, my nigga. Like, damn. You start remember about shit you seen on TV and shit. It be them niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, you feel me? What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying is, I've been in front of judges. I've been in the courtroom. Wow. I've experienced it. So I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You hear me? And I'm telling you right now, them people ain't playing no games in there. You hear me? When you step in that courtroom, you are stepping to the bench, which is another word for bank. Mm-hmm. What I'm telling y'all right now, though, man, you got a big American flag behind you that is infringed in gold. You hear me?
Right.
Then you got the judge up there, right? And he has 3 books, so to speak, in front of him. He got Ohio State law, he got U.S. Constitution law, and he got UN, United Nations protocols up there too. You hear me? It's getting tricky now, right? You know what I'm saying? So you stepping in there as a straw man representing this legal entity, Virgil Berry, in all capital letters. You understand what I'm saying to y'all right now, man? You hear me, man? Capital. You're representing the straw man, not the flesh and blood, but the straw man. You hear me? And you going up in this tribunal court, Admiralty, Maritime, You stepping in this court thinking you under the jurisdiction of the law of the land, when actually you under the law of the sea, piracy. Remember what I told y'all last night, man? All of this shit is connected, man. You feel me? So don't make no mistake about this shit, man. This ain't what y'all think it is, man. I've been in them courtrooms, man. You feel me? You ain't got no win in that motherfucker, man, especially if you guilty. If you got some paper, you might be able to make some things happen, but if it's agendas at foot,
don't do it.
And it make good for the agenda for your ass to go to jail, guess what? Your ass going to jail. I don't give a fuck who you is, how much money you got, what your notoriety is, what your fucking background is, what you done did, your legacy. They don't give a fuck about that shit, Bill Cosby. Yeah, Brett Kavanaugh, even though he's the judge, his shit is still tainted. Well, he still got to deal with that shit. Amongst his circle, it would have been almost better if he did go to prison. You hear me?
Right.
I want y'all to understand that, man. You feel me? understand this is a serious situation going on right here with Daystar Peterson, man. If they can do that, like I said about R. Kelly, like I said about Bill Cosby, if they can do that to these dudes, what that mean for us? What that mean for me? Case in point, me, convicted felon 3 times. I've been keeping my nose clean since 2016. When I came home, I ain't caught no case. I've been out. I'm good, right? Look at what I'm doing now. You hear me? Say I just instantly just blow up out of the water, 100,000 YouTube subscribers popping. You know, I could be considered spreading ideologically based violence. I could be considered, violently radicalizing people, man. You think I'm not aware of this stuff? This is why I put y'all up on game about it. Understand it's becoming dangerous to speak the truth and say what you really know and stuff right now, man. And this is why I talk so much about HR 1955, y'all, because all of this stuff being done, especially through the music industry with these rap niggas, as we see it, they are implementing HR 1955 protocols.
Using your lyrics in court cases.
Man, come on, man. That's not supposed to ever happen in America under the jurisdiction of the so-called Constitution of the United States, not for the United States,
right.
Of the United States. Y'all better understand what that means, man. It don't mean what you think it means. And this whole, like I say, hexagonal tetragrammaton system, you hear me? It ain't designed the way y'all think it is, man. You hear me? And until we start addressing certain things, man, it's going to continue to go on. But like my homie Bobby SCHMURDA said, it's nasty. My nigga Bobby SCHMURDA said, I'm not a rapper.
Nigga said, look.
Bobby, that's what we know you for, bro.
No, but
we know you for coming out with the hot nigga song. The hot nigga. You feel me? We know you for being a rapper. We ain't from New York, Bobby. We don't know nothing about your exploits in the streets in Brooklyn. We don't know nothing about that shit. To be honest with you, bro, we really don't care. We know you for making that hot ass song you made a few years ago before you went to jail, man. You hear me? That's what we know you for, right?
He don't want to be known for that.
So this is what I'm saying, and even him
it ain't safe.
Being a real live street dude, you know, and being to the box,
it ain't safe. Bro.
He like this in here, man. I'm cool.
It ain't safe out here, man.
I'm good, and this is what I'm saying to all y'all out there, man. The goddamn music industry ain't what y'all think it is. Like I've been telling y'all, you got rituals. There's rituals and there's sacrifices, man. Don't think it's not. It's not a conspiracy theory. I done told y'all about that conspiracy theory bullshit. Right? I done told y'all about the conspiracy theory bullshit. That whole term, conspiracy theory, is fuckery. That was something made up by the CIA to totally totally throw you off the scent. Like, oh, this is a conspiracy. Y'all don't believe that. It's a conspiracy theory.
That happened with the JFK shit.
That's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it started with the JFK shit, right?
It's a conspiracy theory. Like, it's a conspiracy theory.
That was wild.
That's why I say that, man. And it's worked like a charm ever since.
Oh, yeah.
Like a charm.
It's easy.
As soon as you hear that term conspiracy theory, what's the automatic thing you do? Dismiss it. You ain't about to look at nothing that is about to, you ain't about to do none of that. It's a conspiracy theory. Knock it off the table. Next. That's how y'all think. We think. You know, I ain't gonna ever think, you know, I'm trying to proselytize or nothing like that. As a collective, that's how we think. And this is very dangerous, y'all, man. This is very dangerous. I want y'all to understand what I mean when I say this situation with Daystar. It's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
It's very dangerous, man. You know what I mean? This means that we ain't got, especially us black men, we ain't got nothing. Not that we ever did, but it's under a whole new precedent now, because now we could just have motherfuckers just make completely out of the blue, like on different shit, like even niggas that's not even in no type of situation, just because this is a woman and women are soft and women are not protected, and this is a case of black women not being protected, black men, so automatically the black man is guilty. No investigation needed. No evidence is needed. A whole bunch of hearsay and fuckery is all we need to, in public opinion, sway that this nigga's a piece of shit. So that means he did exactly what we're saying he did. Because
he out here, because he fights a lot of dudes. Never had any DVs. Like
nothing to do with no women, females, ever.
He punches dudes who talk shit in the mouth. He never even shot any niggas or any dude.
That's crazy to me, man.
Like he really uses his hands. Like I will say that. Like if she would have been better off saying he beat her up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That would probably been more believable.
To me, that would have been more believable. You know, the story that, you know, Kelsey kind of, you know, like the witness said. I think what the witness kind of gave you a portion of what really went on.
Right.
And he even was off a little bit. But like he said, the girls got the car, they was fighting. One girl goes to the car. He sees a spark coming from the girl. Next thing you know, little dude goes, runs over, wrestles with the girl.
He said little dude.
Yeah, he said the little dude runs over, basically wrestles with the girl who the spark came from. Next thing you know, he's shooting in the air frantically.
Right.
Like, you know, like niggas trying to break up the thing. Now,
yeah.
People were trying
I see why he was shooting in the air. I see why he did that, though.
To stop them from fighting.
Yeah, like, you know.
They said they were violently fighting.
Yeah, it said the man was beating her ass, man. You know, man, a big bitch, man, if that's a real broad, man.
They said the security guard broke them up and they still was going at each other. This was some built-up anger. Nowhere in the case, because when you hear that, two women are fighting.
Hey, L, you want to know something?
Where does the motive come from?
This is the reverse of what happened in Mexico. Huh?
The Mexico?
This is the reverse of what happened with Mexico. What's on girl's name? She was thick as fuck.
Oh, yeah. I forget.
Old girl in Mexico.
Yeah.
This situation with Meg, and this is like the reverse, like the inverse of that situation.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, it was.
Because Meg, if that's a real broad, man, she's a big bitch, man.
It just sounded like Tory was trying to break up a fight.
Yes, that's what he sounded like. He was trying to.
He was trying to break up a fight.
He was trying to break up a fight. It sounded like he was trying to prevent Kelsey from getting her ass completely whipped.
And the reason why he texted her, because everybody's gonna say, "Well, why did he text her?" He's sorry because he was fucking both of them.
He smashed her. That's why he texted her. Like, damn, I smashed her, bitch. I at least gotta text her and see what's good with her.
And them being in that situation, he was the reason why the shit popped off, because Meg being drunk, they know Meg is a drunk. He could have easily let it slide off her talking shit about him. Even if she said his music whack, all that, he probably just like, man, whatever, I fucked you anyway. Like, yeah, and knowing that he had a real relationship with Kelsey before.
Right.
And then so if y'all know the story, we already talked about it in the last show. Just to kind of give y'all a quick 20-second
overview.
Yeah, 20-second. Basically, he was fucking with Kelsey. Had a slight relationship. Quarantine hit. He was like only able to stay where he was at. Lockdown. Kelsey stayed where she was at. He was where he was at. But Meg was flying out to fuck Tory later. And that was her best friend. And, you know, she got the means to do whatever the fuck she want. Private jets, all that. So that's what the relationship was. They say he wasn't flying to see her. It was like Meg was flying out to go get that.
Right.
Where he was at.
Right.
And this was multiple people that confirmed this. That she was flying out to go get that behind her best friend's back, and then this blows up in the car when he just says it like, whatever, man. Like, you know, I can see exactly how it happened. Like a bitch just fronting on you, and he was drunk, and then eventually, man, shut up. I
fuck both of y'all. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what rolled off. And then
she got salty.
She got salty. It wasn't her. It was Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey got salty.
Was like, hold up, what the fuck?
Because
like,
Kelsey actually liked the nigga for real.
Yeah, and this is
it's supposed to be her friend. It's like the fourth or fifth nigga. Yeah, bitch had to do this shit up here.
She did this shit too.
Like, hold on, bitch. Like, what type of shit you on though?
Yeah, and they get to going, and you know. Y'all can imagine what happened. Like you said,
it's pretty cut and dry what happened for real. It don't take a real one to basically, piece together what actually went down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was
He
sorry,
didn't have no
man.
reason. He didn't even have motive. Like how do you convict somebody and you can't even prove a motive? What motive would he have to shoot anybody in that situation? This is how you know they don't have real niggas thinking. Like, and then when I see niggas online posting all that shit, this is how I know they lame ass niggas, man. Like, y'all niggas don't get no pussy. Y'all niggas ain't
Definitely don't.
You can really tell. And
you can tell. Listen, I could tell by the way that you type that you really just a bitch ass nigga and you probably can't fight. Man, you hear me?
Like, these niggas is putting on the cake, like, and I'm like, well, what's the motive? What would his motive be?
Yeah, what his motive? Like I say, listen here,
I can tell them niggas never had no bitches fighting over them ever.
Hey, listen, like I always say, y'all, in every situation, the first two questions we ask is what? Why?
Yeah, why?
Why is it happening? Why is this going on? And then two, who benefits? Who benefits from us believing what they're telling us about this situation? Who benefits from that? Do we benefit from it? As a society, how do we benefit from it? Who benefits from this?
His dad told you in that rant who benefits from it.
He definitely did.
And he told you every name who benefits from it.
He literally named it.
So that question was answered. The one that all of y'all was talking shit and laughing about, that what Virgil said, the two questions, his dad answered every question for the second question for
Definitely
you.
did.
He literally laid it out for you. Now, when you go and do your Googles, y'all can say he was crazy and he's just a dad trying to protect his son or whatever narrative you want.
Right.
But go and Google all those names.
Right.
And then you will go down a whole different rabbit hole.
Yeah, your mind ain't prepared to be, your mind ain't prepared to be stressed.
And I'm a Jay-Z fan. Look.
Man, fuck that.
I've even had to tell Bird sometimes to calm down on my man Jay-Z.
Fuck that.
Like, I would even tell him, like, keep it away from me, Bird.
Some real shit, though,
Jay.
I am too. Listen.
I know.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. This is how real I always keep it when it comes to this situation, right?
That's real shit.
At one point in time, y'all, Jay-Z was my absolute favorite rapper. I will never be afraid to admit that. But when I started listening, y'all listen here, y'all listen. When I started doing this research real heavy, like I've been for the past, I'm 41 now, for the past, 20 fucking years? Right. You hear me? I have come to see that Jay-Z is not who I thought he was. He actually is a piece of shit pushing the Luciferian satanic agenda. Now, whether you want to believe that or not is up to you. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact that Sean Corey Carter is pushing the Luciferian satanic agenda. I mean, he came out with his clothing line with a spring line on a lot of the garments, the words, "the rambling elite," was spread across it. And not only that, it was also "do what thou wilt." How many of y'all know where those two words come from? Those two sayings come from? I doubt. Man, I doubt if one of y'all know. But I wouldn't be surprised if Uncle Diggity knew. Or maybe even Lance Parker. All right. So with that being said, y'all, man, it's just like my daughter say to me, man. My daughter always says to me, she said, "Daddy, man, you say everything is demon." Hey, listen, y'all, man. I love my daughter to death, my baby Genesis, man. She said, "Daddy, you say everything is demon time."
Oh, shit. What did you say?
I say, "Baby girl, because it is." Right? And that's the type of way we got to deliver it to our children, too. We got to tell them straight like that. No cookie cut, no sugar coating. Straight like that. Baby, because it is.
Yeah.
Flat out.
It's better to just be 100. It's not good to sugarcoat shit in this type of society.
Yeah.
Back in the day when we was growing up, it was a little different.
Acceptable. Right now it's not even acceptable to sugarcoat shit nowadays, because it'd be so contrary to the actual reality that you would be programming your children to accept lies and shit.
Especially when they got access to mostly where they can go down rabbit holes and at least find some form of the truth with the way that the internet is set up now. We didn't have we didn't get access to the internet like really
95.
95, and we didn't have
96.
real access
Yeah.
like where all of us had it.
We had access to where, you know,
You had to go somewhere.
We had access to where it
Maybe
was a thing, and
school.
if we had access to the proper
AOL,
we could get it.
Still an AOL mail off of people's getting those free 3 hours.
Yeah.
Niggas used to go on niggas' porches when the mailman used to come to get them free AOL 3-hour codes. Niggas was on some shit, man.
That shit was crazy.
It was different. Niggas was really trying to get the 3-hour codes for the AOL joints, y'all. Y'all don't even know about
Y'all
that.
y'all knew her as millennials, whatever y'all call. Y'all don't know nothing about goddamn it.
Oh shit.
Y'all don't know about. Don't pick up the phone, man. Don't pick up the phone.
Do not pick up the phone.
Don't pick up the phone, man.
Nigga, you get kicked off the internet, might not be able to get back on.
You gonna cut the whole situation off.
Cause you be lucky. Some nights you can't even get on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You try getting on the internet on a Friday night at 8 o'clock. Nigga, you might try about 1,000 logins.
Remember the message boards? Yeah, I was there. Crowley, you already know Mr. O, my man, Mr. O, man, my man, Mr. O, my brother, Mr. O, my Joe from Chicago. You know what I'm talking about, man.
Mr. O,
tapping in with
what up?
my brother, Mr. O, always tapping in, always soaking up game, dropping game. You hear me, man? You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Crowley. Go to the Patreon, y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all what I'm about to do, man. I'm sitting here trying to put y'all up on game, man. You hear me? I do this because I respect y'all. I love y'all, man. You hear me? And I know y'all rock with me. I appreciate that. Go to the Patreon, y'all, man. Subscribe to the Patreon. I'm telling y'all this weekend. I'm letting y'all know, man. You hear me? And I really don't do stuff like this. I really just did it because I got respect and I love y'all. I'm letting y'all know, go to Patreon because I'm about to do the big purge, man. You hear me? I'm about to do a big, huge purge. I'm going this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of some shit. I'm about to erase a lot of this stuff off of YouTube, man. A lot of these videos and stuff y'all see on YouTube. Save for the Spiritual Roots Sundays, right? And the Friday night wrap-ups. You hear me? But everything else, a lot of that stuff is coming down. You hear me?
Switch it up a little bit, y'all.
Coming down. You hear me? Coming all the way down. I done came down. You hear? It's coming down. You hear me?
Gonna get y'all some live recording sessions.
Yeah, man. Y'all need to go to that Patreon, man. Scrolling across the bottom of the screen, man. Go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, tap into that, man.
Exclusive footage.
You know what I'm saying? About to have some exclusive stuff on there, man. You hear me? And a lot of these shows is going on there too. A lot of these classic Sunday, Spiritual Root Sundays. You know, all of them exposing the demon time music industry joints. You hear me? You did. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them interviews I done did with my peoples. Dope ass interviews. I'm gonna take all that stuff down, man. You hear me? All that stuff is about to be gone. You hear me?
Gotta switch it up on them.
Gotta switch it up, man. Because, you know, the YouTube ain't playing a fair game, y'all. And I refuse to allow the unintelligent artificial intelligence, you know what I'm saying, to possess my intellectual property. You hear me? You hear me? But the it's the unintelligent artificial intelligence, so I can do what I want and I can talk how I want. I can talk heavy the way I do because I don't have a lot of subscribers. So according to the unintelligent artificial intelligence, I'm not making enough noise for them to fuck with.
Right.
You hear me?
It's a lot of truth.
You gotta be able to over enter outer extra stand the advantage in not having a lot of subscribers, y'all. Do y'all hear what I'm saying to y'all? Listen to this game, man. You hear me? When you saying certain type of content on this here YouTube, man, you hear me? They're not gonna promote that shit. And when I say they, I'm talking about the unintelligent artificial intelligence algorithms. Right? You hear me?
Not only that though, but coupled with, you know, short attention spans due to the indoctrination, the societal indoctrination, you know, and then only, like I say, a big, huge chunk of it is the unintelligent artificial intelligence. You think this unintelligent artificial intelligence isn't smart enough, for the lack of a better term, to be able to tell when people are saying certain things when they creating their so-called content on the platform? You think it don't recognize it? You think it don't recognize the effect that certain people can have when they say the stuff they say and come on here? This is one of the reasons why they leave the platform open for any and everybody to join, because it's a big, huge sifting process going on.
Right.
It's a big, huge weeding out process going on, y'all. Tap in and walk with me when I'm talking about what I'm talking about right now. I'm gonna cam up for this shit, man.
They definitely watching everything.
They are watching literally everything and everybody, man. And I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna say since about 1989, this unintelligent artificial intelligence has been downloading human mannerisms, speech, activity, behavior globally on a scale that's I'm not going to say surpasses our human brain's ability to do, but due to certain indoctrination has been prevented to be experienced on the level that the unintelligent artificial intelligence is. Do y'all understand what I said when I just said? You hear me? I know I speak fast, but you gotta listen a little faster, man. You hear me? And through the music, this is being implemented. Pay attention. Bobby SCHMURDA laid it out plain for y'all, right?
He laid it out.
He laid it out. The music industry has been basically monopolized by this entity known as Rock Nation. I would almost put $1,000 on it that if you looked up Rock Nation's parent company, it would be BlackRock. How many of y'all heard of BlackRock? L, you heard of BlackRock?
I haven't.
How many of y'all heard of? I know Uncle Diggity probably have. I wouldn't be surprised if Lance Parker knows. I almost wouldn't also be surprised if Mr. O knows as well. Maybe Glitch know. Y'all heard of a company called BlackRock? Their logo is, I believe, a rook from off a chessboard, but I could be mistaken though.
Who would I know from BlackRock or what?
BlackRock, it's a whole nother entity, bro.
Yeah. I gotta have some type of connection to it. I mean, obviously you said Rock Nation, but I would have to know what it actually stems from. Like what does it do? Who is it? Who's involved with it?
This organization right here.
Okay, I see. All right. So what do they do exactly?
Oh, they're like a big holding firm and investments and venture capitalists, all of that crazy shit, man.
So do they handle the Rock Nation money for the most?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I just what I just said, y'all. I can't confirm or deny that BlackRock has anything to do with Rock Nation. But I was just making the statement of saying that I guarantee if I did some digging, I would almost guarantee you. Now, this is not written in stone. Don't quote me on this. This is just my hypothesis, right? I'm not saying this is true. I'm not saying this is factual. I'm saying this is what I'm thinking it could possibly be if I do my research and connect the dots. I'm almost going to guarantee you that BlackRock and Rock Nation is somehow connected.
Okay.
I'm not even going to get into it tonight because that's not what we're talking about, because that's a whole nother topic, right? But y'all go do y'all research into this corporation called BlackRock Investments, right? Well, let me get the official name for y'all, right? Get the official name for y'all. All right. BlackRock Investment Management and Financial Services. BlackRock Investment Management and Financial Services. Do some research into BlackRock. I want to get into it, but that's not the topic of the show tonight.
I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah,
that's not the topic of the show tonight, y'all. So I'm not gonna do that. You
because it definitely would make sense, y'all.
Yeah, it would, but just know this, y'all. If you are a critical thinking person, do your research into BlackRock, and I'm pretty sure there's a connection between BlackRock and the Rock Nation. I'm almost certain of it.
Because now I want to know some names associated with BlackRock. You know what I mean? That would be my next thing to look into.
Exactly. That would have to be. That would almost absolutely have to be your next thing. Well, who sits on the chairboard of BlackRock? Yeah. What fraternal, if any, organizations are they a part of? Right. Who's their parents? Right. What is their background? Where they go to school at? You feel me? Easy. That's the process of elimination. What I'm gonna do is, y'all, and I'm gonna put this all together. This is coming into 2023, and I'm gonna come up for this too. Coming in for 2023, y'all. I'm going to be setting up some courses, y'all, to teach y'all skills in critical thinking, deductive reasoning, and process of elimination. You hear me? Because I've witnessed and I've gathered since I've been home, especially in the public school system, that they're not teaching these three things anymore, like how they did when we was in school. Right? They're actually doing the opposite, which lets me know that 1984 is definitely being implemented. They definitely dumbing down specifically the kids, psychologically, perceptually. Right? They're turning them into spies, zombies. You can say zombies. Yeah, zombies. They're turning them into spies. To the point to where, listen what I'm saying when I say they turn our kids into spies, right? They goddamn it programming our kids to think that they can be something that they're not, to defy us, right? To report on us. Say if you got a LGBTQ LMNOP barbecue committee agenda son or daughter, right? See how we being indoctrinated slowly but surely, pieced away. Slowly but surely being pieced away, getting this perception prepared for this stuff, man. You hear me? First, it starts off as, you know, if you don't allow your son who says he identifies as a girl at the age of 6, like he would ever do that, you know what I'm saying, unless he's been subject to this indoctrination, you know what I'm saying, and saying that if you don't oblige it and facilitate for it to happen, that's child abuse and you're an unfit parent.
That's wild, too.
Right?
When they could control that type of stuff.
And this is why I say, y'all, we got to display the testicular fortitude, the ovarian fortitude, to say what has to be said. Shout out to Larry Gators, man. We absolutely must. It's a must, man. And we about to get up out of here, y'all, man. L, in closing, do you have anything you want to say, brother?
Hey, man, like I said, look, it's not protect women thing, protect men thing. It ain't none of that. Ain't black women, ain't black men versus nothing. It's none of that.
Right.
At the end of the day, it's all about the truth. You know what I mean? That's what I stand on is the truth.
That's it. Not my truth.
Yeah.
Not L's truth.
Not my truth.
Not your truth. Not a truth.
The truth.
The truth. And that is the only truth that ever matters, especially over here at Real Talk.
Because I'm man enough to admit if I'm wrong.
Right.
And that's what it is. Like, you know, we just gotta learn to live in our light and our truth.
Right.
And a lot of people lose focus. Just don't let people also jade your focus.
Right.
Or use propaganda or any of that outside manipulation to, you know, otherwise get you off track, because I see that's what happened in this.
Right.
And, you know, we just got to stay up, because we don't want that to happen to nobody we know.
Right.
Anybody we love, anybody we
get railroaded.
None of that shit.
We don't want that. You could be real, y'all. Y'all ladies out there, y'all chicks out there. Y'all wouldn't want this for y'all son. if he was in the exact same situation,
No.
you would not want this for your son. You wouldn't be out here saying, "Yeah, send my son to jail.
No.
He was wrong."
Because you gotta, even if in that case, you know, like I said, the court's job is to be proven with a reasonable doubt.
Yeah, man.
So we can't lose course or lose sight of the system because it's the same shit that we get mad when cops get off on.
Exactly.
You know, this is the same exact shit that y'all get mad when a cop gets off for shooting somebody. So we can't play semantics or try to make it because it's so-called a man versus. This ain't no man versus woman thing. It was never that.
It wasn't that from the jump.
But this is what they played off of. This is the emotional content. And then when I seen what happened, that was the first thing I seen a lot of people run to. See, y'all don't believe women. Y'all don't believe black women. Y'all don't protect black women. That's why y'all don't believe black women. I swear that was the main.
I was locked up. Listen here. I was in prison. I was in prison with dudes serving life sentences for killing a nigga over a bitch. How about that? I'm gonna put it to you straight like that. I was in prison with lots of young dudes too. I'm talking about 22, 23 years old, young boys in there serving life sentences because they done sit up there protected a bitch.
Yeah. And she could be sitting at home.
And she sitting at home getting
gunned. May not send you commissary.
I'm not talking about sitting here at home getting gunned by the next one.
By the same nigga
getting gunned by a guy like me or L. You hear me? Real shit, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Hit that like button. Y'all click on the button.
Protect y'all's peace, y'all.
All of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We about to get up out of here, y'all. We appreciate y'all coming through tonight, man. Chopping it up with us, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. We appreciate that, though. Trust me, it's an honor and a privilege.
Yeah.
We accept it. We respect it. We don't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? We ain't big-headed about it. I'm toned back.
Y'all, man.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all tapping in and walking with us. Like I said, y'all could be anywhere in the world, man. You hear me? You can be asleep right now. You know what I'm saying? Tending to your family, getting your business prepared for whatever the situation may be. But y'all sitting up here right here with us, man. And that's, that's a beautiful thing, man. We appreciate that, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Real life.
Don't ever get it twisted, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we don't take this for granted.
At all. Not even a little bit, man. You feel me? I don't know what was going on with the DAP Piff, but it was acting crazy earlier. You hear me?
That Piff, man. We're going to get it on the other sites. Like, so I've been trying to get birds, man. You got to cross over. I got the joint on the Deezer. Yeah, man, we got it. We're gonna go live for y'all. We got the Spotify. We got a group log in too for the Spotify, so you gotta take use of that.
Well, I'll get that from you before you leave. How about that?
Definitely send that.
Yeah, because the DAP Piff acting crazy. It's acting fine on my phone, but on my computer, it's acting crazy.
I don't know. It was something with the site too, because I was trying to do some shit. I'm about to evaporate off of DAP Piff and get our shit moved over to. Hey, man, we're gonna. Eventually that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to get the website, or we're going to have to get a centralized location so y'all can all get access to the music, and the movie.
What movie? You talking about my movie?
We got the movie popping.
You talking about my movie?
Yes, your movie.
Yeah.
I got all that. So if you need any of the links, hit me up. You already know. Y'all can find me, either LGH614 at Yahoo or, King Gales E.N.E at Gmail, whatever you want to use. Hit me up, and I'll straight send the whole catalog to you. Movies, YouTube pages, Spotify pages, whatever. We got all that shit. It's spread across everywhere. But DAP Piff, you do got to kind of go to the DAP Piff site and type in, like, Elite Nation Entertainment, exactly out like that. And then you'll pop up all of our music. It'll have, like, all our joints on there. But until then, like I said, I can see you the direct link to all of our joints. I got that. But we're going to get it popping for y'all, man. 2023.
Yeah, we're going in 2023, man. I ain't about to sit here and
live more. You know, if y'all can even imagine going live more, it's gonna be a lot more live sessions. I'm gonna start bringing more.
You already know, Lance Parker, man. Thank you for always tapping in with us, brother. You know, we're gonna bring all this raw content, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing no games, man. We real ones from the turf, Columbus, Ohio. We ain't over here capping. We ain't over here putting on. We giving y'all real shit, real perspectives about this shit. You know what I'm saying? On both sides, we've been able to give y'all that fair. You know what I'm saying? Look on this stuff and break this stuff down to the very last compound. You hear me, man? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Because this is a serious situation, though, y'all. Y'all gotta understand this is serious, man. This ain't no bull. This ain't no game. If they can do this to Tory, man, imagine what that mean for us, man. And y'all listen here, and if you one of these fuck niggas, man, that think that this don't like mean nothing, like this doesn't affect you, like this doesn't like you're not affected by this, you keep thinking that, man, right? I for one know what the hell is going on out here, man. And this is very dangerous right here,
this
man.
One is really dangerous.
This is dangerous right here. I'm using that word. This is dangerous.
Because me and Stacks was even talking about
it. Oh, my God, man.
I even, look, what's crazy is the show on Friday, we were supposed to be talking about how this shit was over with.
Right.
Like, all the information that was given to us, and when they went into deliberation, I'm like, bro, this shit is over with.
Crazy.
I'm like, this nigga, like, there's no way.
There's no way they're gonna find this nigga guilty, man.
There was like, I've never been this wrong, because I'm looking at it from, I always look at it from both sides,
right?
And that's like, I'm not gonna tell y'all like I look at shit from one way. Like,
right.
I'm looking at it from both sides.
Y'all know we don't do one-sided over here at Real Talk, man. Y'all know that, man.
And me and Stacks been talking about this shit, so I'm like, I've been following this shit. I've been listening to Milagro and all them, even the independent niggas. I'm like, man, everybody was like, yo, the most he might get hit with is gross negligence, having a gun in his hand, because the witness placed the gun in his hand. But nowhere was what he was charged for, shooting somebody beyond a reasonable doubt proven. It just wasn't. Like, and it was crazy, something that they left out. The motherfucking prosecution, they was fumbling so much on the case. These motherfuckers tried to add more charges as they was about to go to they closing arguments. Just so they could get because when this happens, I'm not the most savvy court nigga. Virgil can even kind of go and corroborate what I'm gonna say. Is whenever they try to pile charges up on you, they just want to, because to them, their winning record goes off of if they win off of that case.
Right.
So they could give you 10 fucking charges. This is to my knowledge. Virgil can prove.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Talk about it.
They could put 10 charges up on you, and as long as they get one,
like one or two,
they get a win on their record.
Yeah, yeah.
So these niggas, and they said
that's where the plea bargain come in at.
That's where they said that these niggas was so fucked up that they thought they was gonna lose, that they came into the closing arguments and the judge said, "Get the fuck out of here with that shit." That they tried to add on charges because they knew they was losing. They knew they was about to lose before they closing arguments. They knew they was going to lose. You don't do that unless you're about to lose. You think you're going to lose. You know, that's, for me, where every nigga, like I said.
So think about it like this, y'all. This case right here with DAYSTAR,
man,
this lets y'all know that that there are certain powers at play here. Blatant. It's like they ain't even hiding it no more, man.
Yeah, they definitely.
Right? Why you think DAYSTAR's dad was saying what he was saying, man? So this lets y'all know that they're using certain people, man. This lets y'all know that you know, certain entities have certain influence in the music industry, especially. All of this stuff is connected and tied to each other, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a great night, though, man.
Yeah, y'all have a great night, man. Y'all already know how we do it E.N.E Tuesday. Me and my brother King Els, we in the building. This is how we do it every Tuesday over here at Real Talk, man. We chop it up. We go in on these subjects. Tomorrow night, we got them going in. You hear me, man? Tap in again, once again, tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be goddamn it discussing. Hold on, what we gonna be discussing here tomorrow night? Oh yeah, we gonna be discussing something in our city, man. We're gonna be discussing what is it? Babies Kyer and K-San having safely returned. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, peace, love, and blessings.
Yes. Y'all might have heard about this. You feel me? The little twin babies that was not even twin, but little baby brothers, man. That was kidnapped from Columbus, Ohio, man. The girl, we're gonna get into that tomorrow night, man.
Crazy, man.
You hear me? We're gonna get into that tomorrow night, man. This is a crazy situation. And if y'all look at the video, y'all see why I put what I put, man, because like I say, when it comes to these cases and these girls losing their goddamn minds doing stupid, crazy shit, I want y'all to know that there's something at foot. You got to be made aware of it. You got to be able to connect the dots, man. Tap in and walk with me. Y'all know I'm always putting y'all on game about a different perspective and a different way to look at this stuff, man. You hear me? This is the stuff we got to start considering when we start seeing this shit, man. Don't just accept things at face value and that it is what they is. Because see, they use that stuff through the weaponizing of your trauma. That's how they get you in. They pull you by the heartstrings so you don't critically think, deductively reason, and do a process of elimination so you can really critique and look at what you're being told to accept as what is actual truth. You hear me? Yeah, y'all already know what we doing. So tomorrow night we going in, man. A Real Talk podcast. Babies Kyer and K-San have been safely returned. You hear me? Beautiful thing. Blessings be to the Most High. You hear me? That them two young babies was returned to their family and loved ones safely, not harmed. You hear me? When that crazy ass girl decided to just get up in their car and just go out of town with somebody else's kids.
That's
Crazy
shit.
We're gonna get into that tomorrow, y'all, man. We're gonna leave y'all with this banger. Of course, me and my brother King Els. You know, since it's only right that I play a track with me and my brother since we're going out tonight. You know, it's E.N.E Tuesdays featuring King Els on here at A Real Talk. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know, so make sure y'all go over there, tap into the Patreon. Even though y'all don't be doing it, I'm gonna still post it every single night, and I'm gonna say it every single night. So y'all might as well get used to it. And y'all might as well just go on over there to Patreon and actually just subscribe to it. You hear me? It's only $5, man. I'll spend $5 on a cup of coffee, man. You know what I'm talking about? You spend $5 on some damn chewing gum. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and shoot your guy $5 for the. Y'all know y'all like this stuff, man. Y'all like this content, man. Y'all want to listen to it over again. Some of you like, damn, man, that nigga Virgil said this on this. You know what I'm talking about, man? You go ahead and tap in, man. You go to the Patreon. You're gonna have all access. $5 a month, because I'm about to take a lot of this stuff off of YouTube, y'all. Y'all hear me? A lot, like majority.
And we about to start doing a lot more on that too, man. A lot more recording, y'all, with the exclusive videos, behind the scenes, all that shit.
That's that real shit right here.
It's that real shit. This is my brother King Els off his album, Graduation Season.
Get that shit, y'all.
Featuring me, Stats with the Facts, Priscilla's. Tap in, walk with us. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight. Come back tomorrow night. We in the building.
You're all welcome.
You're all welcome.
I'ma go and get it, bring it back, babe. Just keep the shit tight. She's saying that she love me and she want me make it home tonight.
We protect y'all.
Sign up from the door, so I hold you in the brightest of lights. Like comfortable, so I slid a couple secrets. Knew it was real when the chase, I didn't need it. Proceed with all of your aura, babe, I need this. Peace bliss, admire the scenery when I speak with. Profile touch mine, me you gotta go another one on a flat line, close mine. Other than that, life's great, sand between my toes. Shades skin the cold, diminished shows on frozen ghosts. Minuscule to 4K views. Can't blame a fool if niggas knew the feeling's true. They tainted moves. Nigga who? How we wrote the script on how love exists in the world filled with simps. They thirst ain't never quench, so forever less flips. Go get an expense. Rather her besides me corrected the glimpse. Baby, the pressure got you tripping, babe. I feel that you're feeling ain't right. Baby, I'ma go and get it, bring it back, babe. Just keep this shit tight. Baby, she's saying that she love me and she want me to make it home tonight. Baby, solid from the dough, so I hold you in the brightest of lights. The butterflies in my stomach when we meet up. Life's dinner, we gon' eat up. They kick your feet up. My views fall as speeches. Know you had a lot of lanes, David Beckham game to you. Just know every time I level up, you gon' move up. Told her like, babe, what's a target to a room full of shooters? When it's real, you ain't gotta cut it down, fuck the crew cut. When you with the king, be yourself, the rest to follow. Whisper to her when you wake up, you gonna impress tomorrow. Guard off, so I caught it in a great moment. I really want it. Told me that she really owned it. Nothing better than a woman knowing how she want it. Won so much in the game, feel like ain't two teams in it. Just sit back and admire how a true king get it. Just know you my queen with it. Baby, the pressure got you tripping, babe. That feeling that you feeling ain't right. Baby, I'ma go and get it, bring it back, man. Just keep this shit tight. Baby, she's saying that she love me and she want me to make it home tonight. Baby, solid from the dough, so I hold you in the brightest of lights.
What up, beauty queen? You know I really wanna invite you to my world and show you my unique persona. We can get together, steam it up like a sauna, take you on a natural high, no marijuana, just a bottle of wine, some Ashton Prosecco. You holding on to that lame dude, you should let go. You was gonna be mine from the very get-go. I'm trying to make you wifey cause you're special. You got the best glow, designer fresh clothes, make your own dough, own your home, yo. Vehicle is fully paid for, that frame flame up, selfie queen, you know your angles. Red bottom heels, 5 diamond encrusted bangles. We got the same goals, copping land and counting bankrolls, creating generational wealth. So I seize her, you know your needs though, and you know mine's the same. It's an